You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? Oh, what the hell just fell? Something just fell just then? Y'all bear with me one moment. I'm trying to figure out what the hell just fell just then. Peace of the family, man. Something just fell just then. What the fuck fell? Bear with me one moment. I think something just fell. Let me see what the fuck this is. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Good fight week coming up this week. Let me check and see, make sure we got everything Gucci. My bad. Sorry about that. Let me make sure the audio was good. Audio looked good. All right. Everything sounds good on the television screen. Everything sounds good on TV. Cool. All right, that's cool. It's always a good thing. I have some people coming from. Matter of fact, my lighting is dim. That's what it is. My lighting is dim. Y'all bear with me one moment. Y'all know I'm a stickler for this lighting shit. Y'all bear with me one moment. My lighting dim. Hold on. Turn this back on, but let me do this. My damn lighting ain't on. My lights wasn't on. All right, there we go. We back. Running a little late today, you know what I mean? I was sitting here doing some research on some shit, but y'all know what time it is, man. It's our boy Coach Malachi. We are here. This is Fight Week, True Media Podcast. Y'all share this podcast. We have been growing like crazy. You know what I mean? We'll be at 39,000 subscribers soon. We will be at 39,000 subscribers soon. So you get what I'm saying? We'll be at 39,000 soon. So we need like 50 some more subscribers. We'll be at 39,000. We're going to close out the year at 50,000. I'm pretty sure that we're going to close the year out at 50,000, which is good, which is not bad. You know, it's not bad at all based on the metrics that I've been looking at. You know what I mean? And then just basically how we doing it. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we can get there faster. I would just have to double and quadruple my efforts on this end. You know, I don't shoot a lot of videos. I used to shoot videos like crazy, but I don't really shoot a lot of videos because but I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to shooting videos and shit. You know what I mean? I just don't be liking doing all that motherfucking. I'm gonna get back to it. You get what I'm saying? But peace to the family. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shut that down. Yeah, I haven't worn my headphones in a while. This shit sounds so different now. You get what I'm saying? I'm so used to wearing the earbuds, you know what I mean? But I haven't worn my headphones in a while. Like, damn, this shit sound. I forgot how good the sound, how it sound. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Running the podcast is not the easiest thing in the world. Trust me. Not if you're doing it by yourself, because you ain't got no team and nothing like that. Like normally in the podcast, like if you see something like a Club Shay, he gonna have his editor there. He's gonna have his camera crew there and stuff like that, and producer on the side, sitting on the side over there. I don't have that. It's me. I am the producer. I'm the editor. I'm the host. I am the you get what I'm saying? I'm the technician. You know what I mean? I'm all of that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we busting it. That's what we busting their ass at. We busting their ass right there. It's like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, nigga ain't gotta have all that shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, eventually when I like I'm still redecorating my office. So I have somebody from the Geek Squad from Best Buy, the Geek Squad. I'm gonna reach out to them and have them come in and insert. Like I want to have different camera angles. So I have the camera right here. I have the Sony A6100. I want to use another camera right there so we can get another view. And I need another camera probably a camera right there so we can get another view. And I need a camera about right there. So I know I got one right here, probably one there. But that's what I'll probably do. One there, and I'll probably do another one about right there. You get what I'm saying? So so I'm gonna have two more cameras put up in here, and then I'm gonna have I have the ATM Mini. I have the ATM Mini split monitor, so I can have multiple cameras so it can switch from different camera angles and stuff during the show. So I'm doing all of that. Shout out to Tita. Tita said, "Gotta love Geek Squad." Absolutely. You know what? Hey, check it out. If the Honey Dips back in the day had, if they knew then what they knew now, they would have got with the geeks back in the day. If the Honey Dips back when I was growing up, if they knew then what they knew now, like, girl, I remember that nerd that nigga. Girl, that nerd that nigga. Remember that nerd that nigga used to be trying to talk to me in school. I used to be dissing him because he ain't had no swag. Yeah, girl, that nigga. He making about $200,000 a year right now. About 250, 260. You know what I mean? This man, he in IT right now. What happened to Ray Ray? Ray Ray was big dope boy you dating back in the day. Man, Ray Ray was balling. We were doing good, but the feds had no came, and Ray Ray got about 30 years now. We got 2 kids, 30 years, and I've been jumping from dope boy to dope boy. True. All of them going to jail. Then they want me to sit around and wait on them and send them money and all that stuff there. Shout out to Green Eye Speaks. She said, True Media Family, we did it first. We created the greats on our way to 40,000 subs. Yeah, we're going to be there. That's another 1,000 or so. Yeah, we're going to get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We definitely will get to 40,000. We'll get to 40,000 soon, and then we're going to close the year out with 50. Pretty sure of that. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Miss Black Panther, what's going on? E-Money in the building. My sister, Lisa Bells, Newark, New Jersey's very own. Newark. It's Lord have mercy. I want to talk about goddamn Newark, boy. Them mofos in Newark do not play. To this day. Boy, they don't play, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, Newark, boy. Boy, you get what I'm saying? You dig? Boy, I'm hearing, boy, well, Lord have mercy. R.I.P. to our great brother, man, Malik El Shabazz. It was the brothers out of Mosque number 25 in Newark, the ones who killed Malcolm. You get what I'm saying? That's savage, bro. That's savage. That was savage there, man. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Jamal. Jamal, what's going on, fam? He said, you hear about the fires, coach? What fires? No, we're not about no fires. Shout out to Andy Payne. Yeah, man. He said that geek probably running a business on Silicon Valley. Facts. True. And to be honest with you, the chick who didn't want to holler at him in school, she did him a favor. Because she wasn't no good for him. She did him a favor. You know what I mean? Now he can just, yeah, man, I just gonna, you at the strip club, so I just pay you a couple $, knock you off, whatever. She hoping to get pregnant by him right now. Sheila she say, chat, we need to meet up at Crawford fight in Vegas. Yeah, we do. If we do, I would advise everybody to meet up at the hotel. Because if I go to that fight, even if I don't get in the fight, even if I don't get tickets to get in the fight, I'm gonna be at that hotel. anytime you go to a city, you always want to, you want to go to a fight. Always go to the hotel where the fighters are going to be at. All the fighters going to be at. That's where you want to be. Because that's where it's going to be cracking at right there. It's going to be cracking right there. Cracker like it. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. She said she just relaxing on vacation. Okay, cool. At least you're doing your thing, vacation. It is what it is. Let's get into the show. Shout out to everybody watching on, let's see. I think am I going live? Am I live on Facebook right now? We're live on Facebook right now. Yeah, we live on Facebook right now. Looking pretty good. So we live on Facebook. On my page on Facebook. So we looking good over there. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram. Sheila's over there on IG. Salute. Shout out to everybody watching on X right now. We got over 200 so far. Okay, all right. Shit, I like that there. Okay, cool. We simulcasting everywhere. We X. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. We on Rumble. You get what I'm saying? We everywhere right now. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's make it crack a light. Now, let's get into the show. Now, you guys know we got a fight coming up this weekend. We have several fights coming up this weekend. And some would say that we have a fight weekend, which we do. We have a fight weekend this weekend. We have fights on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm not crazy about the fights on Saturday. I know Canelo fighting on Saturday. I'm not going to go live every fight. I'm not going live every fight. So I'm looking more so forward to the Friday's fight. And Sunday, a New Way's fighting in Vegas. So we're gonna go live for that fight. The Canelo fight, we'll see. You know what? We probably can go live for the Canelo fight because it's gonna be at nighttime. So since it's gonna be at nighttime, we probably gonna do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll see how we want to do it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I mean? The Canelo fight, I hope that ain't on. Is that on pay-per-view? Let's see. I heard they got some kind of pay-per-view package or something. Let me look at my DAZN subscription. Is that on pay-per-view? Because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like I haven't bought Canelo's last two pay-per-views. His last two pay-per-views, I haven't bought them. I wasn't paying to see him fight no Jaime Munguia, and I wasn't gonna pay to see him fight no doggone no Edgar Berlanga. So, and I damn sure don't want to pay to see him fight no goddamn Skull. If there's anybody I'm gonna pay to see him fight, it's gonna be Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican assassin, and Jaime Munguia. But William Skull, oh hell to the no. True. Oh no. Now I do have a DAZN subscription, but I don't know. Let's see what they got. I heard they got a package deal going on. If they have a package deal, and I gotta get the Romero. No, Lord have mercy. I can't believe I said this on retarded motherfucker name. Ryan Garcia. If I gotta get the Ryan Garcia fight against a nobody opponent, you get what I'm saying? If I gotta do that, and Canelo gonna be part of the deal, then we'll see. I can't sit here in front, dog. Like I just ain't fucking with that Skull shit. I ain't never even heard of this motherfucker. And that ain't the point. It's just, you know what I mean? Like it's a foregone conclusion as far as I'm concerned. You get what I'm saying? Like I seen this dude fight. I don't seen two of his fights, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like really, how he won the belt, he really shouldn't have won that belt. To be fair, you know what I mean? He got the benefit of the doubt, but that's neither here nor there. This just go Canelo, far as I'm concerned, Canelo can just walk to the ring with his pajamas on. What he wear, Versace? Versace or Dolce & Gabbana pajamas or whatever? He gonna go in there with the Dolce & Gabbana pajamas, hit the dude 1-2 times, and then go back to the locker room. You dig? To this day. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Shit. That's far as I'm concerned, but I could be wrong. But Canelo gonna be 3 times undisputed when it's over with. And those are the facts. Anyways, why Devin Haney left everything behind to level up. He leveled up, you know what I mean? He leveled up. A sit-down interview with Mike Coppinger. Devin the Dream Haney explains why he switched things up this particular training camp versus Jose Ramirez. Some people say that Jose Ramirez is an older fighter now. He's past his prime. He's kind of slow. Then some people say, no, man, this is the wrong fight for Devin Haney. Jose Ramirez going to put them paws on him and knock him out. There might be people who don't like Devin Haney anyways because he's not a likable fighter, but they love to talk about him. And anytime his name is mentioned anywhere, those who hate Devin Haney will flock like a buzzard on a dead carcass just to come there. True. Like literally, I'm like, y'all don't like the nigga, but boy, y'all they showing up be showing it anywhere he at, they showing. Tell me for the 100th time how much you don't like Devin Haney. And I get it. You gotta love American boxing. In a sit-down interview with Mike Coppinger, Devin the Dream Haney explained why he switched things up this particular training camp. Haney said, and I quote, he said, normally I train in my mansion in Vegas, out of my mansion in Vegas. I drive my Rolls-Royce and my Lamborghini to the gym. He said, I switched my training camp up to Big Bear to refocus. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, so to speak. You know what I mean? All I do is eat, sleep, train, and pray daily. I wanted to be uncomfortable this fight or with this particular camp in order to bring out the best in me. You know, it was much needed. And I feel much better and super focused. Now, you know what? I like to hear that from any fighter. He said he feel much better and he's super focused, right? This was a good interview, you know, from what I've heard. You know, it gives fans insight into why Haney moved his training camp to Big Bear, California. If you guys never heard, now I kind of think maybe a Big Bear is probably something that one of the Native Americans who was here in this country, you know what I mean? I think that's something they probably would have came up, the name they came up with. I don't see the the actual government coming up with that myself. I think that's what it was. They came Big Bear, California. They probably came up with that there. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if I do some research, that's probably where they got it from, you know. But he went to Big Bear, California to train with legendary Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar is what they call him.
To this day.
You dig?
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Will this change help Devin the Dream Haney get over the top? Will this change help Devin the Dream Haney regain his swag after the Ryan Garcia fight? We'll find out this Friday. In other news, there's always other news. BOK Prime promoted a boxing event this weekend in Atlanta. Y'all remember BOK Prime? Y'all remember, you know, y'all called it MLK Prime. Y'all called it BET After Dark. Y'all called it, you know what I mean? MLK Prime. Y'all call it Martin Luther King Prime. Y'all called it, man, ain't nobody never heard of this nigga company. This is what they were saying, right? And I'm like, dude, why would y'all be mad? Okay, what I didn't understand about the pro-black Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, I said, you Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries are confusing me. I said, you do know, sir, that BOK Prime is owned by a black guy. And I know, you know, so we gotta stay on code. I didn't understand what part of the code was that. Okay, so we're gonna support PBC because it's, you know, white people run this company. You know, the Kubas, Tom Brown, all they didn't want to run it. Al, I don't know what the hell Al at. I don't know if he got kidnapped by the mob, whatever. But the Invisible Man just ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? So we, you know, so we got to praise him, but we gonna sit on the other one, the other company. This is a black company. Don't y'all want to see him come up? They laughed at him.
True.
You know, but that's neither here nor there. You know, so back to what I was saying. In other news, BOK Prime promoted a boxing event this weekend in Atlanta. And, you know, Brian Norman Sr. was there. Brian Norman hurt his arm. He got his arm in the sling. I don't know if somebody from Philly pulled up in Atlanta and they were throwing hands and, you know, Brian Norman hurt his arm. He got his arm in the sling. So I don't know what of them Philly niggas came and said, you know, they pulled up on him, came to his mechanic shop and he had to fight. You get what I'm saying? He hurt himself. I don't know what happened. All I know is, you know, B. Norman Sr. was there. B. Norman Jr. was there trying to hold in his laugh inside of the ring. And what am I talking about? BOK Prime promoted a boxing event in Atlanta this weekend, and Carissa Shields was in the building. They even invited her inside of the ring, her and Brian Norman Jr., right? You know, Carissa Shields spoke inside of the ring when an announcer mispronounced her name, calling her the Guat instead of the Goat.
True.
Hey, man. Hey, he said the Guat. Carissa Shields, the Guat is in the building. I say, boy, I know guys. I say, boy, I know these niggas gonna have fun with this here, boy. I know some of these, you know, some of these race hustles, they gonna be on these motherfuckers. Yeah, dog, you see what I'm saying, dog? See this see the racism, this the blatant racism right here. He mispronounced her name. He called her the Guat. What type of stuff is that? You see what I'm saying? You know, and I think that was a brother. I don't know. Was that a black man who said that? I don't know who it was. But all I know what this is. You know what I mean? I just know these Shea Butters, boy. I know these Shea Butters like the back of my hand. These Shea Butters looking for something to get mad at. He called it the guat. You know, and the guat sound more like twat. You know what I mean? Or, you know, or blood clot or something like that. He called it the guat. You know what I mean? He said the guat is in the building. And then the dude in the background said, no, man, it's the GOAT, the GOAT.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
No, man, it's the GOAT.
Nigga, please.
No, you said it wrong. You mispronounced the name wrong, dog. That's the GOAT. You won't be saying the guat. What is the guat? You get what I'm saying? That sounds like twat or something. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. You know, he called it the guat, you know, instead of the GOAT, right? There's a scene where Brian Norman Jr. laughs when the announcer makes this mistake. Now, Clarissa Shields didn't see Brian Norman Jr. laughing at him. He tried to hold it in, but he would laugh. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny because it came out of nowhere. Hopefully, Clarissa can find it in her heart to forgive the announcer, because we know Clarissa Shields, she get mad at any goddamn thing, bro. Listen, Clarissa get mad at anything. I'm like, man, shit. One thing about her, listen, Clarissa, I do not, if I ever meet her, look, Clarissa, I do not want to be on your bad side. I'm going to praise you for anything you do. Girl, you got a mean walk. Girl, I just like the way your hair look, even though I like the way your weave look right now. I love those eyelashes you got on. Oh, man, whoa. The ground should be happy at the mere fact that you made a decision to walk on earth this day. You know what I mean? The simple fact that you're walking and you standing in this exact position right now, the earth is smiling upon you right now. True. You know, stroke her ego a little bit, make her feel good. Stroke her ego a little bit. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Stroke her ego. You know what I mean? It is what it is. In other news, Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk faced off yesterday in London. Dubois pushed Usyk. You know what I mean? But Usyk held his ground in the process of being pushed. Usyk held up 3 fingers in the face-off, suggesting that he would be the 3-time undisputed champion after the fight. I kind of agree with that. True. Now, I do like Dubois' swag. I like Daniel Dubois' swag right now. Daniel Dubois, man, he been on a tear ever since he lost to doggone Joe Joyce. Daniel Dubois been kicking ass, taking names, taking names later. You know what I mean? Daniel Dubois got an attitude, but he fighting, but he got an attitude like he got that Clubber Lang attitude right now. He don't like nobody. He stepping to people. He pushing them. He letting them know what time it TI is. He's on his high after knocking out Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was shaking in the boots. You get what I'm saying? He put him to sleep. And then now Daniel Dubois is looking to become the face of UK boxing in the heavyweight division. And he has a Ukrainian that did not have to rematch him. But the Ukrainian said, you know what, baby boy, check this out. I let my belt go and they gave you the belt. So now, since you the IBF champion, you really a paper champion, you really the email champ. Don't even worry about that baby boy. Now that I don't took care of the biggest threat in the UK, Tyson Fury, for the second time, I'm finna come back down and give you a rematch because you trying to say that you really won when you didn't. When you remember, you end up getting stopped. I stopped you in the 9th round, but don't even worry about it, baby boy. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run it back with you to show you the first ass whooping I gave you wasn't no fluke. I'm gonna beat you, get my belt back, then I'm gonna come 3-time undisputed, and ain't nothing you can do about it. True. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what Usyk talking about. Capricorn. I don't bet against the Capricorn. I'm telling you that right now. I ain't betting against the Capricorn at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, he own the UK. He do own the UK now. He don't beat Derek Chisora. You know, he don't beat Anthony Joshua twice. He don't beat Daniel Dubois. Looking to beat him a second time. And he don't beat Tyson Fury. He don't beat Mr. Ahoy there. And that's not a man that comes from a pappy's loins. That got beat the Gypsy King. Shiver me timbers. Bend the anchors, mateys. Get the shandies. Yeah, he beat that guy. You know what I mean? The one that y'all was saying, yeah, man, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, he the greatest heavyweight of all time. He would have beat Jack Johnson. He would have beat Muhammad Ali. Ali was too small. He was only 6'3". Tyson Fury 6'9". I said, yo, Alexander Usyk 6'3". Capricorn, January 17th, just like Ali, born the same day. I said he beat him 6'3". You know what I mean? Yeah, you get me. Remember all that? Remember what Shakur Stevens was saying? Yeah, man, I don't think nobody, man, he was that too big. Okay, well, that size shit didn't matter. That size couldn't help him against Usyk. Couldn't help him at all against Usyk. Couldn't help him. The size didn't help him at all. You know, he tried to lean on him like he did Deontay Wilder. Alexander Usyk ain't got them chicken legs like Wilder, and he got better footwork than Wilder. He ain't gonna be there to let you just hold on him and lean on him and make love. No, he gonna be moving, shifting his weight, you shifting his weight, you know, and use your weight against you. No, he ain't doing all that. That man was wrestling with grizzly bears to get ready for Tyson Fury. I heard he was in the woods. Somewhere in Germany. They say he was running up mountains. They say he was wrestling grizzly bears. You know, they say he went to the North Pole, had a fight with a polar bear. You know, they say he jumped in the ocean, you know, in the North Pole. They say it was negative 28 degree water. He jumped in there, went swimming, you know, had wrestling with the seals. That's what they say. I don't know how true it is now. That's what they say. You get what I'm saying? Don't ask me who they is. Just run with the story. True. If Dubois comes after Usyk, very similar to the way he did against Anthony Joshua, he's going to get stopped. Bully tactics don't work against Usyk. You don't believe me? Ask Tyson Fury. Daniel Dubois said this time he will put Usyk to sleep. But I doubt it. Now, Daniel Dubois say, I'm putting him to sleep this time, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
Nah, this time I'm trying to tell you, dog, I'm knocking his ass smooth out. He going to sleep. So that kind of tell me, I think Daniel Dubois is going to rush him. He going to come out, he going to rush him. You know, he going to come out, he going to try to press him, and he going to be walking into all types of shots. Them angles he going to be getting hit. Bam. What the hell? Bam. Usyk going to step around that weak side. Bam. Like Usyk going to circle him. You know, get everything together, then take it to the middle of the ring, and then he gonna make it a thinking match. Okay, you gotta think. Soon as you throw, baby boy, hap, no, got off that line. I ain't that no more. Hap, yeah, got that. Okay, let me turn him. Hap, okay, you trying to get close? Let me go ahead and tie him up right quick. Nah, baby boy, you ain't gonna be able to muscle me, baby boy. I don't beat the Gypsy King twice. He tried that. You ain't nowhere near taller and bigger than him, so I ain't gotta worry about you, baby boy. Now I know you on your high horse right now. I know you doggone. You trying to be the king of the UK. Don't worry about that, there. You know, you can't be the king. You can be the king, but you finna lose for the second time, and I'm finna be 3-time undisputed. You dig? That's what Usyk is saying. That's what Usyk is saying. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. So Usyk gotta be. I mean, Daniel Dubois gotta be careful. He can't come with the bully tactics. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the footwork in order to keep up with Usyk. That's going to be the issue, the footwork. In other news, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder released a new promo video for his upcoming fight against Herndon. Herndon is from, he's from San Antonio, Texas. You know, he's a tomato can, an African-American tomato can. Herndon, he's fighting against Herndon on BET After Dark. Sorry about that. MLK Prime. Sorry about that. BLK Prime. You dig?
To this day.
You get what I'm saying? Wilder fans are excited and hyped up about the new promo video. I'm hearing reports that the LDBC is back supporting their king, of Zamunda, Deontay Wilder. Hopefully, Wilder can give Boxing Shigo, Fagnon, and the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries and Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack, something to cheer about in this next upcoming fight. Today's show has been sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh yeah. Also, let's check out the comment. Let's check out the comment section in these videos in order to see of today's monologue. In order to see what the people are talking about. Why do I say that? Because we do it for the people, by the people, because we come from the people. Shout out to Walter Vaz. Hey, okay. Dropping on 2 pounds, dropping on 2 euros. He say Devin Haney haters are the most dedicated in boxing. Yes, listen, it's always good to have some. When you got people that are dedicated to hating your baby boy, that's always good. That's always good to have that. Always good to have that. You know what I mean? Like, you should embrace it. It is what it is, but today's show has been sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. Download the app Booksy if you are in the city. That's BOOKSY, Booksy, in order to book an appointment to get a haircut at the best barbershop in the city. Has a tiki bar in the background, bad tenderoni that's going to be serving you drinks. It's just going to be you and the barber in there. Nice AC. You're going to be watching TV. You get what I'm saying? Nice and smooth. You ain't got to worry about fighting with a whole bunch of men-mans. You ain't got to worry about fighting with a woman with a whole bunch of kids in there trying to get up bad kids, tearing up the barbershop, haircut. You ain't got to worry about none of that there. Make an appointment. It's just going to be you and the barber and a tenderoni, 100 dip in the back, serving your drinks. She going to let you know, hey, look here, baby boy. If she there, look here, baby boy, what you want to drink? What you want to drink? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, you might want to be her sugar daddy after that haircut. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to doggone Leisure Island. He say Alexander Usyk has been in with the best and beating them all. Shout out to Leisure Island over there on Rumble. Yeah. Alexander Usyk don't beat the best in the heavyweight division so far, what I can see. The guys who were already proclaimed to be the best that was given by the fans. Now, Malik Scott did say that he hasn't fought Deontay Wilder, but I don't think no one believes outside of Zamunda. Outside of Zamunda, I don't think no one believes that Deontay Wilder got a snowball chance in hell and beating Alexander Usyk. To be honest with you, I see him getting stopped by Alexander Usyk. I see him getting stopped because Deontay Wilder have stamina issues, and he's gonna be getting hit from so many different angles, and he has some of the worst footwork in boxing. He doesn't have any footwork, and it's very, very difficult to beat a Usyk if you do not have footwork. You saw this. The man worked angles like a mug. His footwork is crazy. His levels with his jab and how he gets his hand and how he gets off the line and the angles is, you get what I'm saying? Hey, listen, when you look at him, they don't look like nothing. But then when you get in the ring with him, you're like, God damn, where these punches coming from? How's he landing that? You get what I'm saying? Very tricky, very tricky. If you don't believe me, ask Google. You get what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, y'all go ask Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Yeah, the pumped up middleweight. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. If you are new to the channel, y'all hit the subscribe button. Share this show. Let everybody know that Coach Malachi is live. You know what I mean? But before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically for the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And if you sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's why them big dudes can't beat Usyk. As a matter of fact, their size is to their disadvantage against Usyk. Yeah, you're a big dude, but that's a disadvantage against you. Your size would be an advantage. Your size would be an advantage for you if you was fighting someone who didn't have great footwork, who didn't have a superior jab, who didn't have excellent feints, who didn't know how to dart in and out, who don't know how to work the angles, who don't know how to work the pocket on the inside to maneuver to get body position, who don't know how to have lead guard control, who don't know how to control the lead hand and stuff like that, know how to manipulate the distance and space with the jab, with the feints and stuff like that. And now if you will fight somebody who didn't know how to do any of that, your size will help you. But against me, your size is a disadvantage because it makes you too slow, my man. Okay. Makes you too slow. You ain't gonna hit me with that power shit. You ain't gonna hit me with that, dog. You ain't gonna hit me with that. And guess what? As the fight goes on, you're gonna get a lot more. You're gonna get more tired than I am. My stamina is superior, and I actually kick it and take it to another gear in the second half of the fight. That 9th round, that 10th round, that 11th round, and that 12th round, your ass is in trouble.
To this day.
That's what Usyk's saying. Yeah, dog. When I get to, if it get to the 9th, you in trouble, dog. You in trouble. Now, nigga, this one I kick in. Remember I told you I was wrestling with grizzly bears. I was in the Ukraine and in Russia wrestling with grizzly bears. Nigga, I was at the North Pole. I was at the North Pole. I had a fight with a polar bear before. I was underwater. I fought a great white shark. Nigga, I was fighting doggone killer whales. You get what I'm saying? And get ready for this fight. You ain't nobody.
To this day.
You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Wookie Woo. Shout out to Wookie Woo. Anyways, before we get into the show, y'all know what time of TI is. I got to give a shout out to Shannon Sharpe. I do know that Shannon Sharpe is going through some things right now. Goddamn it, he don't fall in love with a snow bunny. And the snow bunny got him, I don't want to say she got him in the jam. Shannon Sharpe got himself in the jam. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Shannon Sharpe. I know he loved the snow bunnies. So we want to dedicate this song to him.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, too, she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
That's a feel along with my snow. Turn it up, we're party about the night.
see your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, too, she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
That's a feel along with my snow. Turn it up, we're party about the night.
see your
Now, Dr. Umar Johnson, shout out to the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's pull him up as well. Dr. Umar did say, I want to send a shout out to all of my Pan-Africans out there, all of my brothers and sisters, and that's a part of the Pan-African movement. I got some good news. We have an opportunity to get Shannon Sharpe on our team. Dr. Umar Johnson, the leader of the Pan-African movement, King Shea Butter himself, he said that he's willing to stand with our brother Shannon Sharpe against these grievous charges that they have against him, that's being brought up against him. You know what I mean? He said that he's willing to forgive him under one condition. He said that under one condition, he said that what is it right here? He said that Shannon Sharpe is going to have to drop. You know what I mean? He's going to have to stop messing with the snow bunnies. Now, I tried to reach out to Shannon Sharpe through a third party, and the third party told me that Shannon Sharpe said that was a deal breaker. He said that he was down with Dr. Umar. He said he was willing to give money to the Pan-African movement. He said he was willing to give him some money to help open up that school that he's been promising he's going to open up for 10 years that he haven't opened up yet. And he said he was willing to hit the PayPal and all of that. He said he was willing to do that. You get what I'm saying? He said, but the condition that he told him and that he would give, you know what I mean, that he would stand with him on, he said he cannot go for that. He said leaving snow bunnies alone is a no-no. But you guys can donate to the Pan-African movement, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
If you're an international African and you want to hit the PayPal or the Cash App, we would very much appreciate it. And to all of the tenderonis and honey dips out there who are looking for a husband, the Prince of Pan-Africanism has a special PSA message for you. Shout out to my sister, Lisa Bear.
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream. And spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
I know it's kind of hard out there for a lot of you sisters out there, man. So I'm just giving y'all an opportunity to get you a good husband. I know it's kind of hard out there. There's a recession and, things ain't, things ain't going like it. You know what I mean? Inflation and all that stuff. There's been inflation for the past couple of years, stuff. But I got it. But guess what though? There's hope. There's hope. We got the Prince of Pan-Africanism is in the building and he's looking for a wife. So all of you ladies, you can send the applications in, send it to FDMG school or whatever name of school is. I don't know the name of it, but send it to that email. Matter of fact, just send it to me, and and you can send it to me, or just go follow the Prince of Pan-Africanism on Instagram. Send him a DM, send him your resume, and let him know why you should be the one that he choose in order to make one of his wives.
True.
You don't get opportunities like that. You know, you don't get opportunities like that to become a wife, of a Pan-African leader. You get what I'm saying? Pan-African leader. I don't know who he leading. He must be leading a bunch of fools, but that's neither here nor there. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go. Shout out to my brother. Now, let's go over here. Matter of fact, we're gonna do this backwards because I want to show over here what Devin Haney was talking about. Let's do this. I have all these receipts up right now. All of these receipts is up right now. Let's go over here and look at. Let's go over here and look at what Devin Haney. What I want with Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger said something. You know what I mean? Cop. Oh, hold on. In other news, there's other news. Scamps and lies. Like I said before, Xander Zayas had a purse bid to fight. Through the WBO, he had what to do for Sebastian Fendora was supposed to fight his mandatory, very similar to Devin Haney when he's supposed to fight doggone Sandor Martin. He's supposed to fight his mandatory, but instead of fighting his mandatory, Sebastian Fendora dropped his belt. So what I notice is when it's a fighter that you don't like and he drops his belt in order to not fight his mandatory, you guys say that he's ducking and he's scared. So we're not going to switch that energy up because it's with your favorite promotional company, because he's affiliated with the PBC. No, let's keep that same energy. He dropped the belt. He didn't want to fight Xander Zayas. See that's what y'all say, right? That's what y'all say. Don't switch it up now. Please don't switch it up. He dropped the belt. That's what he did. That's what he did. You get what I'm saying? So do y'all want to stay consistent when fighters drop their belts in order not to fight the mandatory for business reasons? Or you want to pick and choose? Or does that rule only apply to the promotional company or the fighter that you don't like? I'm just asking. Because I love taking your words and throwing it right back at you.
True.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Yeah. Let's keep that same energy. Let's keep that same energy. And guess what? I guess we're gonna thank Al Heyman for that.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
Gotta thank Al, right? Gotta thank Al and the liar, Scamps and Liarwoods. Gotta thank the liar too, right? Anyways, let's go over here. Let's see. All right, Scamps right here. All right. Let's go right here. Let's pull that up right quick. Let me go ahead and let y'all see that there. Bam. All right, we're gonna hit you with a little bit of tat-ow. That's tat-ow right there. Bam. Okay, here go tat-ow. Let's blow this up right quick. It says Sebastian Fendora is set to vacate his WBO Junior Middleweight Championship instead of having his mandatory bout against Xander Zayas. A purse bid was scheduled for Friday, so he didn't want to go to the purse bid. He said, you know what, baby boy, if it go to a purse bid, baby boy, it's a good chance that we ain't going to win that purse bid. So what we going to do, you know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and drop the belt. Now, of course, this has Scampson written all over it because Scampson is a crook. Like, look at this fool. Like, I want y'all to look at this here. Does this look like a face that can be trusted? Let's just be honest. Does this look like a face that can be trusted? See Xander's ass right there. Look at the dude in the middle. Does it look like a face that can be trusted? This man got crook written all over his face. Look at Sam Watson looking in the back. Sam sit back looking back that man, this old cricket motherfucker right here, man. Sam don't be saying that. This man got crook written all over his face. Y'all remember that song by the Rude Boys? It's written all over your face. You dig? You don't have to say a word. You ain't got to say a word. You know what I mean? You smile for me. It's the crookedest thing I ever heard and ever seen.
True.
Yeah, they dropping belts. They don't want to fight their mandatory, so they dropping belts over there. We're gonna keep that same energy. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that same energy. Just want to throw that out there. You know what I mean? For you Shea Butters. Them Shea Butters, they don't like that right there. Because, the thing is I'm going to tell you what the Shea Butters don't like. They don't like the fact that they be pushing them narratives. And then when the narrative will come back and bite them in the ass, they're like, hold on now, wait a minute, let's keep that same energy. This is what you said right here now. When it was this fighter that you didn't like and the promotional company that you didn't like, this is what you said. Now you trying to say something different. Well, hold on now, wait a minute, that different. See that different? Go, yeah, I know it's different. I know. Anyway, let's go here. Like I said before, let's go here. Lance Pugmire said boxing scene has learned that 154-pound champ Sebastian Fendora would not, and he was emailed this belt too. Would not participate in Friday's. No, he wasn't emailed this belt. He fought I think Tim Tszyu was emailed the belt, and he now you know what? How did he get this belt? Yeah, he beat Tim Tszyu. I think Tim Tszyu was the email champ from Jamel Charlo dropped the belt. They say Boston Cena has learned that 154-pound champion Sebastian Fundora will not participate in Friday's purse bid, WBO purse bid with Xander Zayas, will instead turn to the WBC rematch with Tim Tszyu, likely July 19 in T-Mobile Arena. Zayas will now get a title shot versus Jorge Garcia Perez, sources tell Boston Cena. So at least Xander Zayas is not getting elevated. He has to fight for the vacant title. Let's see what the people talking about over here. Lady Gaga had a concert at the T-Mobile Arena. Oh, okay. This guy said it was a weak-ass move. Eric G. Slim Shady said, I thought Keith Thurman was fighting Tim Tszyu. Yes, frozen freezing Keith out. This guy right here say Tank, Roach, Fundora, Tszyu, Fulton Foster, Jamel versus anyone in the top 15. Any chance of being a reality? All right, that's a guy. He must sound like a pro PBC guy. This guy right here says, interesting. Lance, can you see Tim Tszyu getting back to the top of the 154-pound division? Okay. He said, also, is it just me that Xander Zayas looks a bit overrated? Okay, if Xander Zayas is overrated, please tell me why Sebastian Fundora is ducking him. True. He said, I know the kid has looked impressive in his past few outings. I'm just not on board with Zayas becoming the future junior middleweight. The future at junior middleweight. You don't have to be on board with it. What you have to be on board with is the fact that Sebastian Fundora dropped the belt and ducked him. You notice he pro PBC guy. You can tell. You notice he didn't even address that. He said he's not sold on Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas looks a little bit overrated. Well, guess what? If he overrated, why your boy don't want to fight him? Just want to throw that out there.
To this day.
Anyway, this guy right here say if Fundora isn't going to fight Zayas, it would have made a lot more sense to fight Virgil Ortiz than fight Tim Tszyu. Make it an in-house fight. Zayas never earned the shot. And now he would face a guy in another non-competitive fight for a championship. Meanwhile, Virgil Ortiz is out here beating up ex-world champions and contenders. How many title shots would Tim Tszyu get? So this guy said that he said Zayas never earned the shot. How he never earned the shot when he was the mandatory to fight for the WBO title? And you're going to blame Xander Zayas for a guy ducking him. So he says, and now he will face another non-competitive fight for a championship. Well, he wouldn't be fighting a non-competitive fight, according to you, for a championship if the guy who had the belt did not decide to drop the title. True. See, just looking at these dudes, what they say on Twitter tells you what side of the fence that they're on. It tells you everything that you need to know. The praying mantis dropped the belt. I can hear y'all knocking Xander Zayas. I ain't got a problem with that. But I'm just saying, fam, like y'all, you just gonna totally ignore the fact that the reason why Xander Zayas is fighting this guy who you say is a non-competitive fight for a championship is because the guy who had the title is dropped the belt because he don't want to fight Xander Zayas, the guy who y'all say is overrated. True. Make it make sense. This sounds like one of these Boston boys type Boston fans. Shout out to the Nesta Gills. Anyways, this guy said PBC is back on their bullshit again. Of course, we got to thank Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
He said, nonetheless, Zayas versus Garcia is a good competitive fight. This guy say, glad I bet on this one happening. He say, damn, was really looking forward to this one. This guy say, damn, man, I think this all but confirms Errol Spence Jr. ain't coming back. Lord have mercy. Lord ham and mercy. You know what you get when you take the log and mix it with ham and sprinkle a little bit of mercy on it? You know, you get Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The log. Let's continue. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's go to Devin the Dream, Haney. Is this Devin the Dream? Oh, I kind of like this. So, okay, so, like I said before, let's look at this right here. Now, this is I don't know what this is called. They when they ask the fighters a name, and I guess they say name something. They name a fighter, and they you got to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Let's see what Devin Haney has to say.
Totally unfiltered. First name Tank.
Small.
Shakur.
Shakur. Friendly.
Ryan.
PEDs.
Keyshawn.
Overrated.
Hitchens.
I don't even got nothing to say about him. That's my answer.
Okay. Puello.
Who?
Puello.
Question mark.
Hey, Puello.
Gary Russell.
Tough.
Last one, your opponent, Jose Ramirez.
Rugged.
Okay. Now they say Keyshawn. He said Keyshawn overrated. Okay. All right, we gonna see. I heard Richardson Hitchens say that too. He said, yeah, man, Keyshawn he's been a victim of matchmaking. They've been matchmaking him very well. He ain't really fought nobody. I said, well, you know what? Some can say the same thing for Richardson Hitchens. You've been matchmade very well, over there. You've been matchmade very well. Like, we go back and look at your resume, who all you fought. I mean, you kind of been matchmade very well also. As a matter of fact, most of these fighters have been match-made very well. Even the ones who say, yeah, man, that dude been match-made very well. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, how you going to say he been match-made very well while ignoring the fact that you benefited from the same kind of matchmaking that you accusing him of benefiting from?
To this day.
Oh, that different. Oh, you fought all the killers. He ain't fought nobody. Okay, I hear you, Africa. I hear you very well. Anyway, let's go. Let's go over here. These nigga be forgetting. Like, nigga, you do know your resume on Boss Rate, right? You do know that, right? You do know that. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go over here. Let's see what we got. What else we got over here? Oh, here you go, right here. Let's listen to this video right here. Listen, okay, this is Mike Coppinger. Mike over there with the ring. He getting that turkey out of sheep money right now. I ain't mad at him. One thing about me, I ain't no hater. I love to see a man get money. A man or a woman. If you getting your paper, go get your paper. You ain't never got to worry about me hating. I ain't hating on nobody getting their paper, man. Shout out to everybody watching on X. Shout out to everybody watching on both YouTube channels. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble. Let's go.
Normally I train, in my fucking mansion in Vegas. I drive my Rolls-Royce, my Lamborghini to the gym. Here, all I do is eat, sleep, train, pray every single day. That's my repetitive, cycle. But this camp, I wanted to be uncomfortable. I wanted to bring out the best in me. Things that I did, earlier in my career when I used to go to snack and I used to do those type of things. But I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I feel like it was much needed. I feel much better. I feel super focused, and like I said, all I do is eat, sleep, and pray every day. Normally,
Okay. So the man say, y'all seen Ringside Danny in the background. Ringside Danny back there. Shout out to Danny, man. Danny, cool dude. Y'all see the man say all he do is eat, sleep, and pray now. Eat, sleep, train, and pray. The man say, he wake up in his mansion. I woke up in my mansion, dog. I drive to the gym in my Rolls-Royce or my Lamborghini. You get with suicide doors. You know what I mean? But now what I decided to do this camp, we went to Big Bear. We hooked up with Sugar Shane Mosley. I separated myself from the mansion. I separated myself from the Lambo with do-or-die doors. I separated myself from the Rolls-Royce. I drove we drove to training camp in a 1985 Toyota Corolla with 3 hubcaps missing. We took it back to the Rocky Balboa days when he trained with Apollo Creed and he had to strip Rocky down to the bare essence. Say, look here, baby boy, you got to go back. And I said this on the show. I said he got to go back to the Sprinter Band days. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. The Sprinter Band days. You get what I'm saying? You got to go back to the Sprinter Band days, and you got to go back to where y'all was eating bologna sandwiches out of the car. When Bill was trapping, when Bill was putting his Mac down, he was pimping in Oakland, putting his Mac down. He had him on the corner, bringing daddy the money, and he was on the road, and they was going from gym to gym. They went to DC, fought over there in DC, sparred. They went to Baltimore, sparred Tank. They went to Vegas, sparred in anybody who Floyd Mayweather had. They went to Mexico, fought all the Mexicans over there. They went to they went all over the country. You get what I'm saying? So he got to go back to them days. Now he living in a mansion and waking up in silk sheets. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, but nigga put it up in that Lambo. Yeah, dog. Nigga eating filet mignon. Eating sandwiches with Grey Poupon mustard on there. It ain't mustard, but Grey Poupon. You know what I mean? He got a butler now. He got a shelf. He got somebody to carry his purse. he got these dudes that supposed to be bad carriers. They purse carriers, because niggas carrying the purse. He got a dude to carry his purse. He had to get away from all of that. You get what I'm saying? He gotta get away from all of that. Go get with Sugar Shane, man. Go get with Sugar Shane. Go to Sugar. You get what I'm saying in Big Bear. Go to Sugar with Big Bear. You did?
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
You get what I'm saying? You know it is what it is. And let a nigga mess with me. Let a nigga mess with me. You get what I'm saying?
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke the old boy, Rick James?
Hey, I ain't get a chance to smoke no weed before the show, man. God damn, dog. I'm missing it too, because I got a routine. I normally smoke before the show. But I didn't get a chance to smoke nothing before the show. So it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, so y'all, let's hear this one more time. A lot of you Devin Haney fans are really excited to hear this. We had to take it back to the Rocky Balboa days.
I train, in my fucking, normally I train, in my fucking mansion in Vegas. I drive my Rolls-Royce and my Lamborghini to the gym. Here, all I do is eat, sleep, train, pray.
It's some niggas mad. It's some niggas mad. Hey, something telling me. I ain't gonna say no names. Something telling me that it's somebody that might be a little up there in age. He's probably watching this show right now, or will be watching this show, and he gonna see Devin Haney talk about, somewhere. I normally train in my mansion in Vegas. Or ride, or come to the gym in my Rolls-Royce or Lamborghini. Some telling me somebody gonna be saying, man, nigga, don't nobody care nothing about no Rolls-Royce or no Lamborghini. You need to be worried about Ryan Garcia and that level hook. See, that's the problem. See, you see, nobody don't care nothing about you waking up in no mansion, nigga. Nobody care nothing about that. You sitting on here talking about, what you got. Don't nobody care nothing about that. Nigga, I had a Rolls-Royce back in 79. I was through with it before you knew what to do with it. Some telling me it's an old nigga right now that's doing that exact same thing.
True.
I ain't gonna.
Something.
You know what I mean? Or a young guy. It could be a young guy too. It's a couple of them. Or a young guy. It could be some young niggas mad at the motherfucker too. Niggas in their 30s and 40s. Yeah, dog, I'm just trying to tell you, dog, the nigga hollering about. Yeah, the nigga hollering about he got a Lambo with 2 or 3 doors and. Nigga hollering about he just had a baby from a tenderoni. She bad exotic woman too. Man hollering about he got a Bentley, he got a Rolls-Royce. Man, don't nobody care nothing about that there. We don't care nothing that you making all this money. You ain't with no promotional company, so you getting the money directly from Turkey Island Sheep. And I don't know what I care nothing about that. But it's somebody mad right now, boy. Boy, it's somebody mad. Why? I have no idea. It is what it is. But no matter what, I still love you.
I still love you.
You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's go.
Every single day. That's my repetitive. Normally I train, in my fucking mansion in Vegas. I drive my Rolls-Royce and my Lamborghini to the gym. Here, all I do is eat, sleep, train, pray every single day.
All I do is sit. I know what I do. This is what I normally do. All I do, and I used to just wake up in my baby mama's Section 8 apartment. You know what I mean? My baby mama's Section 8 3-bedroom apartment. Sitting on the couch, the Renaissance with the Renaissance furniture. I normally just, wait till my baby mama come back home from the strip club so I can borrow her 1985 Toyota Corolla so I can pick my homeboys up and we can drive and go out and have some drinks.
True.
Yeah, man, I normally wake up in that 1985 waterbed that waterbed they used to have in the 80s. Yeah, I normally wake up to that. And then I'm sitting down and I'm playing the PS5 all day. I normally wake up to eating all the churn cereal, drinking all the churn milk, drinking all the juicy juices, drinking all the variety pack potato chips. I normally all the sugar gone, smoking all the Reggie. I got about 4 or 5 homeboys laying around on the floor, not floor, dishes piled up. That's what I normally do. You get what I'm saying? So don't nobody care nothing about cause you got a Rolls-Royce in the mansion. Don't nobody care nothing about that. I'm like, boy, some niggas 30 hot right now, boy. They 30 hot about that. You know what I mean? I don't blame them though. I don't blame them.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
It is what it is. Let's continue.
That's my repetitive, cycle. But this camp, I wanted to be uncomfortable. I wanted to bring out the best in me. Things that I did, earlier in my career when I used to go to snack and I used to do those type of things.
Okay, he said he used to go to snack. Now you heard what he said? He said snack. You see what I'm saying? Now, hold on now. You do know, yeah, you already know what it's going at. You know what it's going at. It's a couple of old niggas, about 4 or 5 old niggas who got YouTube channels. Boy, they gonna take that around with it. Yeah, man, you heard what he said? The man said that he used to go to sniggity snack. That's what I'm talking about, dog. The man admitted to being a drug cheat. The man said he used to go to sniggity snack. That's what he said, fam. Did you? It's some niggas making a video. It's some niggas making a video right now, dog. Hey, it's some niggas making a video. They got ringside Danny back there. Yeah, dog, you get what I'm saying? You had to sniggity snack. The man confessed to the crime, dog. The man confessed that he was on sniggity snack. And do you get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to AJ Planet. AJ, the man was on sniggity snack. That's all I'm saying, fam. I ain't saying the man doing anything, wrong, but the man just said he was on sniggity snack. Sniggity. You get what I'm saying? The sniggity. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is. I just want to throw that out there.
But I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I feel like it was much needed. I feel much better. I feel super focused, and like I said, all I do is eat, sleep, and pray every day.
So some of you dudes need to get out of your comfort zone. Listen, right now, there's a baby mama who tired of her baby daddy man. She tired of Pookie. She tired of Ray. She tired of John. John, I need you to get out of your comfort zone. What you means, baby? You want me to get out of my comfort zone? Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm just chilling. Man, what's that? I need you to get out of your comfort zone. How you want me to do that? How do you suppose I do that? I want you to go get a job. True. Your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of the comforts of sitting on this rental center couch that we ain't paying for yet. Get out of the comforts of playing on the PS5 all day. Get out of the comforts of eating up all the children's cereal. Get out of the comfort of drinking up all the milk. Get out of the comfort of drinking all the children juicy juices. Get out of the comfort of eating up all the potato chips. Get out of the comfort of letting the dishes pile up in the sink. I need you to get uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone, and go get a job and help me pay these goddamn bills to take care of these children.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Find another bomb.
Some of you niggas need to get out of your comfort zone. That's the problem. Wanna hate all day? Babe, and guess what? Some of you women in the chat, y'all got your income tax. Your tax return don't came back. Some of y'all, them tax returns don't came back. And guess who's sitting right there waiting? Your baby daddy. Babe, how much you getting back this year? How much you getting back this year for taxes, babe? Babe, how much you getting back this year for taxes? Why you over here worried about what I'm getting? I'm just saying, babe, come on, babe, you will let me know. Babe, tell me. I'm supposed to be getting back 7,000 this year. 7,000? Well, you goddamn, babe, you getting back 7,000? Yeah, babe, hey, babe, check this out, babe, listen, babe, I got a plan, right? I got my homeboy, right? He got a little something for me, right? Babe, I need to borrow about 5,000 of that 7 that you're gonna get, babe. Listen, I'm gonna pay it back to you. I just need to get that 5,000. I need to holler at my homeboy Ray. He gonna I'm gonna grab a little something. I'm gonna flip it a couple times. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna turn that 5,000 into 10 or 15,000. All I need you to do, babe, is just when you get that check, just make sure you check in with me first and let me get that 5. I'm gonna go holler at Ray. I'm gonna flip it. Make it do the Mary Lou Retton, make it do an Arabian Gainer. You get what I'm saying? A round off, a somersault. I'm going to flip it a couple of times, then I'm going to give it back to you. True. Nigga, you could have just went and got a job. You do know you could have just went and got a job, dog. That could have stopped all that. There's somebody in the chat right now. We waiting, Nigga sitting there waiting on this baby mama to get that income tax. waiting. And income tax don't came too. They don't care. A lot of them don't came already. So I'm just saying, ladies, I'm trying to tell y'all now. I'm just let you know, there's a man out there lurking right now, waiting on that income tax. You did?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid
that.
Capri?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Yeah, nigga gonna have to raise up. I'm trying to tell you now. Nigga gonna have to raise up now. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Listen. Nigga, listen. What's the name? Dropped the belt. He dunked the number 1 contender that he was going to a purse bid with. Those are the facts.
Now, I am the number 1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls-Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a broham.
Xander Zayas is still in the broham right now, so Sebastian Pandora chose to duck him. So it is what it is. Y'all know what time of TI is. You did?
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Anyways, let's go back. Let's go over here. We got some more receipts. We know we got more receipts. We got more. Before I drop the phone lines, I want to show the receipts again. Show some more receipts. Oh, my boy, goddamn, this nigga right here, boy. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about, man. Your favorite fighter don't talk like this. I'm looking at lights out right now. Looking at lights out. But hold on. Matter of fact, there's another video I want to show y'all. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram. Instagram, y'all stand up. Let's go over here. Let's see what's up. Go to the bomb squad. Where the bomb squad is? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Bomb squad. It's the bomb squad. He's here. It's the bomb squad. Let's see what's up. Bomb squad. He's here. This when he fought the China man. China man had to put hands and foot on him. Hey. All right, let's go over here. All right, let's continue. Let's go back over here. Let's see where that new promo video. Wilder got a new promo video out.
It's time.
I don't know if y'all heard this here. Wow, look at Wilder. Nigga, Wilder, boy. Wilder ain't playing with you sapsuckers, man. Wilder's not playing with you sapsuckers. Go ahead. Wilder's taking all of y'all hate, all of y'all who hated on him, and and for all of Zamunda and all of Zamunda and the Shea Butter Lifetime Revolution was riding with Wilder when he was down and out, and y'all turned your back on him. Wilder got a message for you.
It's time for Deontay Wilder to retire. It's over.
What we saw. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now is the time to hang up your gloves.
Now you don't have it anymore.
Listen, man. Everyone is gonna have an opinion about you, but those opinions don't matter. You're gonna go through losses. You're gonna go through challenges. You're gonna have life hit you and knock you down.
Yeah.
But it's the mindset to get back up and keep pushing forward.
I totally agree with that. You're going to get knocked down in life. I like this video, though. You're going to get knocked down in life. But, nigga, did you get back up? See, a lot of people laugh at those who get knocked down in life. It's very easy. Like if you're a public figure, you're someone that's seen by the public, people get to see your fall in the open. If you're a private citizen, don't nobody know who you is, don't nobody know who you is. When you fall, don't nobody really see you on a massive scale like that. Maybe a couple of people in your circle see you, but yeah, you fail. You got knocked down. Like I be listening to people, right? They sit back and say, oh man, that dude Chinny, he got knocked down, coach. This fighter got knocked down last week. I said, yeah, but did he get back up? What he did when he got back up? Yeah, he stopped him. He won the fight or he finished, but he got knocked down. I said, sir, have you ever been knocked down in life before? See, it's easy to sit back and pick at somebody from getting knocked down when you didn't even have the courage to even try. A nigga who don't even have the courage to try gonna laugh at somebody for getting knocked down for trying. I had the courage to do what your heart did not have the courage to do. Your heart pumped Kool-Aid. I had the courage to go out there and do it. I failed many of times in life. While you in the comfort zone of your baby mama house, playing that PS5, eating all the children's cereal, being unsuccessful, I kept trying. I kept fighting. I look at life like boxing. I look at boxing like life. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, did you get back up? Let's continue.
I've been through losses way before boxing. I've been through challenges way before I stepped foot in the ring. I've been hit and knocked down way before I ever put a pair of boxing gloves on. And I'm still here, baby. Because it's the mindset to get back up and keep pushing forward. That's why for the last few months, I've been building protocol with mental. I always say, we all have greatness in us, for greatness is only determined by service. So I wake up every day to try to be of service, to teach other men how to keep pushing forward, to help other men improve their mindsets. Because mental health is an important mission of mine. Another important mission, getting in the ring and doing what I was born to do. Any of y'all with negative opinions, have a look at your own mindset and retire that negative bullshit. How about that? And to all my fans and supporters and those who never left my side, I love y'all so much and thank you so much. Because no matter how many losses, no matter how many challenges, no matter how many times life hits you and knock you down, you better get back up. Keep pushing forward. That's the strength and mindset of the Blood Squad!
I gotta tell you, boy, Wilder back. Boy, he back, baby. Wilder is back. Don't talk about boy, ball scoring back. I'm finna jump back on the bandwagon. Ball scoring back. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, baby. The Shea Butters is up and on. Matter of fact, let's see what the people talking about. Let's see what the people talk about. Let's see what the people talk about. You know, because we do it for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. You get what I'm saying? Let's see what the people talk about in the chat. All right, I see Blue Blood Sports TV like the video, of course. Let's see. This guy right here say, this Carlos Tackham. He said, if you want it, he said you can. The greatest pleasure in life is to achieve what others think you can't. I agree with that. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest pleasure, but boy, when you do something that everybody say you can't do, bro, that's an amazing feeling. The Zone Boxing say, let's go. Regis program with fire emojis. This dude right here, I guess he said name Odell. This dude right here, he say, all right, Odell, why the hell is this? Fam, I'm not even. Right here. Anyway, there go Blue Bloods right there. He say, let's go, champ. Blue said, let's go, champ. That's what Blue said. Everybody getting hyped up. Everybody getting hyped up right there. You get what I'm saying? So I like that. Anyway, let's go right here. This the other video. Okay, he go the other video right here. He go the other video. All right, they got Wilder running on the beach. I'm just trying to get a Bomb Squad Nation some hope. Let's go.
Introducing the Bronze Bomber. Oh, and the left hook drop. Deontay Wilder. That's the right hand. That's the big shots. Wilder, there's a right hand. Oh, and the left hook. Clubbing right hand.
This is Deontay Wilder. Global Comeback Collective. Legacy Reloaded, baby.
Blood Squad! Legacy Reloaded. It's Global Comeback Collective. Live on BLK Prime, live on MLK Prime, live on Prime Rib, live on BET After Dark, live on MLK Prime, Martin Luther King Prime, live on Optimus Prime. You know, that's what they said. That's what they were calling it now. The same dudes who support Wilder, that's what y'all said when Terrence Crawford was over there. When Crawford was over there with BLK, that's what y'all call it. Keep that same energy, fam. Yeah, keep that same energy now. Do not switch up. Do not switch up. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy now. Don't switch up. Do not switch up. Do not switch up. No, sir. Keep that same energy, fam. That's what you said. Well, that's what you said when the other black fight was over there fighting. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, man. I mean, man, I kind of, give everybody a little hope. Now, what do you guys got to say about Devin the Dream Haney? He said that he was used to coming to the gym. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Ruben Allen. Shout out to Keith Tuck. He said, Coach, cut that out. You know my guy Chin is no good. Oh, who is your guy? Who is your guy, Keith? Who is your guy? Shout out to Jeremiah. He said, Coach, can I ask you a trending question? Can 100 men beat one gorilla? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know how the hell that became trending on social media. Shout out to Summer in November. She said, what's good, Coach? What's going on, Summer? Ruben Allen is in the building. Shout out to Highlight Space. Dog Man is here. Al Money always get money. Boss Man Tony is in the building. You get what I'm saying? Hannibal Lecter is in the building. Shout out to Hannibal. My main man Rick. Southside is in the. And what you say, Rick? He said Deontay is due back June 27th, which is a Southside of Houston Black Holiday representing DJ Screw. He made a classic tape that day. The freestyle is epic. Hey, Rick, check this out. June 27th, huh? Black Holiday. Rick, let me ask you a question. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I would love to come back to Houston on that holiday. They get what I'm saying? Let me see. June 27th. Yeah, Rick, Rick, yeah, I need to do that. I need to pull up for that day. Now, what I need to know, Rick, I'll call you off and ask you some questions about that. Cause you know what I mean? I ain't never been to a DJ Screw holiday. We need to do that. I probably need to come out there and get some interviews too. Just some interviews. You get what I'm saying? That is a historic day in Houston. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to Wookie Woo. What's going on, Wookie Woo? Raymond Moore in the building. Shout out to Nader Great. Roberto Collins. What's going on, fam? It is what it is, man. Right now, man. We got this weekend. We got some fights coming up. We got Ryan Garcia versus Crayon Eating the Roller Romero. We have Devin the Dream Haney versus Jose Ramirez. They fighting Friday night. Doggone outside in Times Square in New York. That they say the Saudis had on lockdown in New York. They say, look here, baby boy, check this out. The Saudis had on went to the governor of New York and say, check this out, bro, him. Look here. We want to do a fight in Times Square. Here go a couple dollars. We gonna lock this down. We gonna put a ring in the middle of Times Square. We only gonna invite 300 people. 300. That's it. We gonna have major security, 300 people, 300 exclusive guests who gonna be able to watch this. So we're gonna have members of the media, and then we're gonna have 300 exclusive guests, rich people from all over the world come watch this event. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what they got. They don't lock it down. Some of the Shea Butters, the pro Hamanite, the Hamanite, they mad right now. Man, I'm just saying, man, who they think they is locking down Times Square? Man, don't nobody care nothing about that. No people just wasting money. Okay, well, they ain't wasting your money. True. Who say they wasting money? You on the outside look at it? Yeah, don't nobody see. My promoter's smart. He don't blow money like that. That's not true, sir. He blowed $500 million that he got from the white folks. Why the hell read? The difference is, this is the difference. This is the difference. This is why I say the Saudis playing a different game. Over here in America, and promoters in general, they depend on sponsors and networks to put the money up to give them a budget. Example, Top Rank gets an annual budget from ESPN. ESPN was giving them like $80 to $85 million a year. As you know, ESPN is done with boxing after July. July would be the end of Top Rank fights on ESPN. Now, Top Rank, they do have another home that they are going to. So Top Rank is going to be all right. They got another home they're going to. We're going to see how that work out, though. We're going to see how that work out. PBC used to get money from Waddell and Reed. I'll blow through that money. Then, they convinced Showtime to put the money up for their fights. Showtime was giving them a budget. Fox, they ran through five. They went through 11 or 12. They went through about 12 networks. Then finally Showtime, the nail in the coffin was Showtime. You know, Wilder ended up getting beat. Wilder ended up leaving, whatever the case, maybe he was or whatever Fox. But then when Errol Spence got beat by Terrence Crawford, you know, I heard this from a lot of people, even from people on the PBC side. They said when Errol Spence made that mistake, went against Al Haymon and fought Crawford, that was the nail in the coffin. Because they was riding on Spence. You know, Spence was that guy. They still got tape, but they was riding on, because what was going to happen was they were going to have Spence fight Thurman. Then he was gonna get by. If he can get by Thurman, then they can set up the Spence and cash him out with Canelo Alvarez. But Spence, being a man of his word, said, "No, man, I said I was gonna become undisputed, man, and everybody, everywhere I go, man, everybody in Dallas sweating me like, hey, man, when you gonna fight Bud, man? When you gonna fight, man? You say you gonna collect all the belts, and man, you know, even though Al told me not to fight him, Al told he begged me, he pleaded with me, man. He say, hey, Spence, look here, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I did everything in my power to keep away from that nigga from Omaha, Nebraska. Man, that nigga from Omaha, that slim dark skin dude, Kuta Kinte, yeah, that like he built different. He cut from a different cloth, bro. Like he one of the original, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to fight him. No, man, the man lighting the ass, man. The man lighting the ass, he ain't fought nobody. No, that was the propaganda we was putting out there, you know, and we had that was propaganda that we was putting out there, you know what I mean, to keep you away from them. And we had YouTube channels that we had that was under the payroll, you know, and stuff like that. We were telling them that. But listen, but we know the real. Our matchmakers over here telling you stay away from that nigga. No, man, I'm trying to tell you, Al. Man, I just got a phone with Crawford, man. Man told me, man, you blocking the fight, Al. He called you? Crawford called you? Yeah, man, he told me you blocking the fight. Yeah, man, look here, man. Said I don't like that bitch ass nigga. Listen, but tell Crawford, I say F him. Matter of fact, you gonna do what I say. No, man, Crawford told me, man, that I'm the boss. You work for me, Al. Al, you work for me. You the advisor. You know, I don't get a cut of your money. You get a cut of my money. You the advisor. You do what I tell you to do. Then what we gonna do, Al? I'm gonna go on here and fight that dude, man, because I want to come undisputed. Man, this is a bit mistake. No, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Derek, what Derek at? Hey, Derek. Man, Derek, man, I got Al on the phone, man. Al here. Wait a minute, man. Hold on, wait. Man, Derek, man, I got Al on the phone, man. Al tell me, man. He tell me, man, leave Crawford alone, nobody, man. What you think we should do? Man, what you say, Derek? I can't hear you. You sound like mush mouth. Man. Yeah, Al, Derek say, man, you don't know what you talking about, man. I'm fighting Crawford. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is.
True.
Yeah. Nigga had done went over there, boy, and Lord Amber. That country nigga from Omaha, Nebraska had done tricked them. I say, God damn, boy, ain't been the same since. Now, then Showtime don't fold it. Amazon Prime, Jeff Bezos ain't putting up no money. Now, we don't talk to Jeff Bezos. I say, Jeff Bezos, look at, man, you got a net worth. Man, you damn near trillionaire, baby. Why you won't get a PBC no budget? You know what I mean? So you can, you know, so they can put, you know, they can stop doing press conferences via Zoom call and have Jamal Charlo fighting cornflake. That nigga fighting cereal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I want to talk to Jeff Bezos. I just want to ask myself, hey, Jeff, look here, man. What do you have against black people? What do you mean, sir? I'm not, you know, I'm a social justice warrior. You know, I'm a progressive. You know, I believe in racial equality. You know, I have a DEI program over here with Amazon. You know, we believe in helping people of color, like look like yourself. We believe in helping you. What do you mean? Man, I'm just saying, man, you got Al Haymon over here, man. You ain't giving him no budget. You supposed to be giving the brother, man, millions of dollars of your money so he can put on these spectacular fights for us like the other company did. You mean them other companies that went out of business shortly after dealing with them? Yeah. No, we ain't finna do that, baby boy. What we gonna do? We gonna allow him to show his fighters on our networks, but we ain't getting that nigga a goddamn thing.
True.
I think what we need to do, we need to get in contact with Al Sharpton, Attorney Crump. We need to get even though Al Sharpton is a snitch and he's an FBI agent, look it up. He worked for the feds in the 80s, snitch on the Bob. He did that. He's a snitch and a preacher. We need to get the snitching federal agent preacher Al Sharpton, civil rights, fake civil rights snitch. The civil rights snitch Al Sharpton. We need to get with him, get with Professor Crump. We need to get with doggone Dr. Umar Johnson. We need to get with all of them and come together. We need to put together a protest. We need to protest Amazon because they do not want to give our black company, who got white people running it, Tom Brown, Scam Salawis, and the little Coopers, who they don't want to give our company no money so we can stop doing Zoom calls for press conferences for our fighters.
True.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that right there. Listen, matter of fact, that's what they need to do. Anyway, before we get into the show, what y'all think about it, man? Devin Haney say he had to level up. Y'all know he working with Sugar Shane. Doggone Ryan Garcia is fighting. The assault and battery. It's gonna be assault and battery on a crayon eater. This right here, hey, this gonna be assault and battery on a crayon eater. This man right here should be arrested for killing, for destroying crayons. Rolly Romero, they call him Roly Poly. Roly Poly is what they call him. Roly Poly is what they call him. Roly Poly need to be arrested. Need to be arrested for assault on a coloring book. Assault on a coloring book. Roly Poly Romero, like this ain't gonna be like taking candy from a baby right here. Boy, let me tell you something. This the easiest fight. Ryan Garcia looking all pretty. Look at him. Looking like an Instagram model with hands. Hey, listen, he might look like an Instagram model, but boy, he got a mean left hook. Boy, that left hook is deadly, boy. He hit a nigga with that left hook, boy. It's over with. Listen, I want y'all to look at this guy right here. This guy, I think he got a coloring book in his left hand. You know what I mean? But look at him, because he ain't gonna look the same. He is not gonna look the same after Friday night. Boy, let me tell you something. Hey, boy, let me tell you something. They're pretty motherfucker on the left. Pretty Ricky, what we call him. He got Pretty Ricky over here. Hey, dog, Ryan Garcia look like he could have been in a boy band or something. He could have been with NSYNC. He could have been with 98 Degrees. He could have been with doggone, what the other boy band is? Not NSYNC, what the other one was? Backstreet Boys. He could have been part of the Backstreet Boys back in the day. He could have been with a famous Puerto Rican group called Menudo. He could have been a part of Menudo. You get what I'm saying? Just imagine, you know what I mean? Nigga Menudo, nigga don't came out of the Backstreet Boys. You know what I mean? CC Life say, Rolling might do good, coach. Yeah. He might do good. Yeah. You know. Do you know what a might is? A might. Hold on. Every time I hear a nigga say might, hold on. Every time I hear a nigga say, but yeah, man, she might do good. You get what I'm saying? Every time I hear, you know what I mean? Every time I hear might, you know, do you guys know what a might is? This is the only might that I know. Let's go over here. Google. Listen, you ain't gotta believe me, fam. You ain't gotta believe me. You know, just listen. You ain't gotta believe me, my brother. Just ask Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
You say he might pull it off, huh? He might pull it off. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's pull up what a might is. Let me tell y'all what a might is. Just in case y'all don't know. This is what a might is. A might is a small archon. You know, it's an archnid. It belongs to the subclass Akari, which consists of the mites and ticks. Mites are found in a wide range of habitats, including backlash water, including brackish water, fresh water, hot springs, soil, plants, animals, and Rolly Romeros. And it said including humans like Rolly Romeros. You dig? So mites are including humans and Rolly Romeros. There are thousands of different species of mites. We got Rolly Romero mites. We got crayon eating mites. We have coloring book mites. You know, a mite, each species has different eating, biting, and blood sucking habits. So, you know, he might do it. You get what I'm saying? He might do it, but I seriously doubt it, boy. Man, listen, Rolly Romero got 2 chances to win this fight Friday night. Slim and none. And Slim just got kidnapped by the mob.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. Let me go ahead and drop these phone lines. It is what it is, man. And we dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man, he might do it, coach. Coach, he might do it. Yeah, like, yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hold on. Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, what do you think about Eddie Hearn not being able to give Bam Rodriguez a fight? Because he's been sitting on the shelf since. Remember when they had the doubleheader over there in Philly for Boots Ennis?
Yeah.
He ain't fought since then.
When I was, that was
I want to say it was like November.
I mean,
I want to say it was in November.
You saying he's not able to get him a fight like ever, or he just haven't got him a fight so far?
No,
right
he just ain't getting him a fight. Because Robert Garcia is Bam's manager, and he's basically said that he's been trying to get back in the ring, trying to unify, trying to defend his belt, and he just keeps blowing them off. Apparently, you know how they were talking about Richardson and Hitchens and Kambosos are supposed to fight for the IBF belt.
Mm-hmm.
Lord knows why. So supposedly he had promised Bam that date, and he pulled it and gave it to Hitchinson.
What did Bam say?
Saying,
what did Bam say?
He really can't say too much. He just keeps giving them the runaround. He keeps telling them maybe next month.
Has Bam?
But,
has Bam said anything, or this is what Robert Garcia is saying?
Well, this is what Robert Garcia is saying, because Bam is basically just waiting, for the call to basically, go in and start training, because he just keeps giving them the runaround, and it almost seems like basically Eddie's just depending on Turkey to give him fight dates and basically make matchups and then just use them as he sees fit, as opposed to going back to promoting his own fighters and making his own cards, or at the very least do what everybody else has been doing when it comes to the Sheik. Hey, get him a fight somewhere else. Hey, if Golden Boy got a card, they could throw him on there. Or whatever, just to keep them busy, because that's a bad look. You got a guy that's, top 10 pound for pound, Ring Magazine champion, and he basically shelved him, for no other reason other than maybe he ain't got no fighters for him, but that ain't no excuse, you know what I'm saying? Try to put the kid out there. It's not like, he's a big name fighter to where, he got a big, price tag to where you're like, man, I ain't got $1 million or $2 million to be making a fight card just to, put them on there. I'm sure for, a few $100,000, you could get them out there at the very least. Get your money back.
Me personally, again, I don't have a dog in the race, but I don't see Eddie Hearn shoving him. I mean, he put him in the ring with Juan Estrada, put him in the ring with Sonny Edwards. He put him in the ring, I think, on that fight card with Boots. I think he fought a dude named Pedro. So he fought Israel Gonzalez. Like, Bam has been in some great fights. So I don't think that he would go from all of that, then put him on the shelf. If he don't have a fighter that's willing to step up to fight Bam or whatever, I mean, we got to see. This is April. We still have 8 more months left in this year. So let's just see how it pans out.
Yeah. Well, all right, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, let's just see how it pans out. You get what I'm saying? So, we got to see how that pan out. I don't think, again, Bam one of my favorite fighters. I like Bam. I fuss with Bam heavy. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I mean, that's why I say, what did Bam say? I want to hear what Bam says. Like, I hear what you're telling me, what Robert Garcia said, but what did Bam say? Because Robert Garcia is just a trainer. I don't know if he's handling Bam's business. I want to hear what Bam says. Bam saying that he's being shelved. Yeah, man, Eddie doing me wrong. He put me on the back burner. If Bam ain't saying that, again, I need to hear what the fighter has to say. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to the what, Mr. Ham. Mr. Ham, what's going on, fam? What's going on? What's going on, fam? What's going on? Yeah, so I hope everything, again, you know what? I got faith in Eddie that he gonna get Bam some fight. I think Bam gonna get back in the ring about a couple of more times. He fought twice last year. I think he gonna fight 2 more times this year. I think so. You get what I'm saying? It probably just ain't been announced yet or whatever. I don't see Eddie. As a matter of fact, you got to look in that weight division. I don't see Eddie just putting him on the shelf when he hasn't done that before. That's not his track record. You get what I'm saying? That's not his track record to put Bam on the shelf. You're talking about a guy who don't fought Juan Estrada. He put him in the ring with Sonny Edwards. He fought twice last year. Pretty sure he's gonna fight twice again this year. He gonna fight twice again this year. I'm pretty sure of that. I would be surprised, Martin, if he don't fight again, if he don't fight twice this year. I'd be surprised. I would have to look at his weight division to see who else he have left. I think Bam do want to become undisputed. I think he want to become undisputed in the division. I'm not sure. So we'll just see how it works out. I know he has the WBA. What Bam have? He's super flyweight. So we'll see how that works out. He's super flyweight. So I don't know how hard is it going to be to get these other champions in the ring or whatever. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If he ain't been back in the ring yet, it could be a variety of things. I just don't want to. But I just can't go out there and say he put him on the shelf. I mean, I ain't got no proof of that. I don't believe that myself. Shout out to John. John said he definitely good for woman. Yeah, you know what? Hey, check it out though. Yeah, listen. Yeah, man, they listen. That boy Bam, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, Bam been batting 1,000. Bam has been batting 1,000. Bam been putting hands and foots on niggas, man. That's what Bam been doing. So, bro, like all the fights that people thought he was gonna lose, he whooping these dudes. So now you probably got these other promoters like, man, look here, man. Oh shit, this motherfucker right here, man. This motherfucker Bam a problem. We ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be anxious to break their neck to get enough of that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Ruben Allen. He said it's funny how Rolly gets out of the big fights, but everyone else is fighting nobodies. Rolly has to be the best, greatest nobody of all time. Man, look here, man. Rolly getting them. Listen, man, that's a handicap match. That's a handicap match.
True.
Listen, anybody fighting Rolly Romero, that's a handicap match.
Bruh.
You get what I'm saying? Nigga, just, hey, man, look here, man, we got an easy one for you, dog. We got a handicap match for you. Handicap match? Yeah, I got one for you, dog. Which one that is? Hey, man, I got some crayon eating, fool out of driving, coloring book, short but shorty, dark tinted windows, slow, real slow. When he talk, sound retarded. You get what I'm saying? Look like his dad. I think his dad was handyman. Have you guys ever watched Living Color back in the day? That was a TV show starring the Wayne brothers that that Marlon that Keenan Ivan Wayans, the older brother, started, called In Living Color. Keenan Ivan Wayans used to write for Eddie Murphy, write for Eddie Murphy. He wrote some stuff for Richard back in the day as well. He came from the bottom. Him and Robert Townsend was really, really good friends, like brothers. They came out with Hollywood Shuffle. Hell of a writer. You know what I mean? He came out with his skit. And he took a lot of stuff from Hollywood Shuffle, put it into I'm Gonna Get You. And he did I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Then he did A Living Color, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So he say short but short. So there was a character on there that Damon Wayans used to play called Handyman. And he was a superhero for the handicap. You get what I'm saying? So, and he used to like hold his wrist like this here. I'm telling you, like back then you could tell jokes like that. Back then, everything was there wasn't nothing off limits back then. Now in this PC era, if you say anything, people gonna want to call you racist. People want to say, you can't tell black and white jokes anymore. That's insensitive. This and that. Like today's culture is just a bunch of bitches. This feminist shit don't took over. This progressive shit don't took over. Like this shit just punknified right now. Y'all remember that song by the Brat and Jermaine Dupri called Funknified? This shit right now is punknified. Everybody get offended by anything. I tell a nigga quick. That's why I say, look, my channel ain't for everybody, dog. Because I promise you, I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna offend you. I offend everybody. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about no cancel culture. I don't give a damn about the progressives. I don't give a damn about the alt-right, the alt-left. I don't give a damn about the shea butter laptop revolutionaries. I ain't gonna say the right thing. I'm not gonna be politically correct. Coach Malachi don't give a damn.
True.
I'm telling you that right now. I don't care. I don't care about your feelings. Nigga, if you don't like what I'm saying, nigga, just leave. Go somewhere where they're gonna make it feel good. Coach don't care. Tell you that I don't care. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care nothing about politics anyway. I don't care about none of that there. All I care about, when we gonna talk our shit, anybody can get it. If you don't like it, leave. It was as simple as that. Because I can promise you, I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss you off. I can promise you that. You get what I'm saying?
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass twice.
Yeah, I'm not to say the right thing, nigga. If you're looking for to say the right thing, nigga, dog, you got to say the right thing. You got the wrong one. I would not say the right thing. I can promise you that. I'm gonna go out of my way not to say the right thing. You know what I mean? So it is. Now it may not work out. You know, maybe them good white folks may not want to reach out to me. You know, there might be some good white folks out there that say, you know what, coach? You know, we were checking your channel out, you know, and you know, we wanted to give you an opportunity we want to sponsor your show and we want to give you an opportunity to be one of your sponsors. But, you know, it's just you're a little bit rough around the edges and, you know, you got to know how to play ball. You got to play ball now. You know, we want you to be more like Shannon Sharpe. We want you to be more like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith made a video. Do you know Stephen A. Smith made a video basically saying that, hold on, matter of fact, look like... Look like I don't piss off Instagram. Instagram don't froze the feed. Instagram don't froze the feed. Instagram don't froze the feed, boy. Instagram don't froze it. I bet somebody said that. I said the wrong thing. Instagram don't froze it. They like, yeah, dog. We don't. You see, you ain't pushing the agenda, dog. You ain't pushing it. Instagram just froze my feed. Don't worry about it. We finna try it again. We finna try it again, though. Don't worry about it. We finna try it again. They don't froze my feed. Okay, Instagram. Let's try this one more again. Let's try this one more again. Instagram don't froze my feed. So let's see, can we do it again? What the fuck? Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? See, we don't like what you said, dog. See, right now you gotta play the game. I wasn't too good at playing games when I was growing up. I ain't gonna say a lie to you. I wasn't too good at playing games. You got to play the game now, coach. You got to play the game. That's what they say, right? They say you got to play the game. All right. It is what it is. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. No Cap. What you say, baby boy? Say they listening, huh? We're gonna try it again. I'm trying to go live again. I had to end that live. They had me froze out. I was froze. I was just sitting there froze. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There was a character called Handyman that was on Living Color. There was a character called Handyman. And again, I gotta say this: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, these are just jokes. There was a character on The Living Color called Handyman, and he spoke about the power of the handicap. If you don't believe me, look it up. Just Google it. You know, if you don't believe me, Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Just Google it. Type in Handyman Living Color. You will see what I'm talking about. Because I don't want nobody thinking I'm making it up. That Handyman, if Handyman had a son, Romero would be him.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
If Romero, if Handyman had a son, matter of fact, let's pull up Handyman right quick. If Handyman had a son, and I had to envision, you know what, Handyman, what do your son look like? If I had to envision what Handyman's son looked like, matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go to Google. You know what I mean? Because I believe in Google. You know what I mean? I believe in Google. I don't know about you guys, but no, I believe in Google. You get what I'm saying? Handyman. Let's see. Handyman and Living Color. Yeah, hold on, we got a call calling in. I'll call her, hold on. Handyman, okay, here you go right here. Let's go to images. Okay, all right. Let's put this one up right here. Let's hit this image up right here. Okay, let's blow this up a little bit. Handyman, put it this way. If you guys want to look for Romero's real father, this would be him. You see this picture right here? This is Handyman right here. This is him flying through to save the day. This is him right here, Handyman right here. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I think this is Romero's real father right here. I think this is his real father right here. You know, that's what I think. You get what I'm saying? Again, I don't have any proof of this. I don't have any proof. But if I was a betting man, I would think that if this guy had a child, if this guy Handyman from A Living Color had a child, I would envision, as a matter of fact, let's do this. If he had a child, I would envision him looking like Romero. That's all I'm saying. Put it this way, if he had a child, Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Matter of fact, let me pull up the crayon eater right here. They say, Coach, you're going too far, Coach. I know I am. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Coach Malachi don't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all the show. My show ain't for everybody, man. My show ain't for everybody, man. Show ain't for everybody, man. I keep telling y'all that shit ain't for everybody. Why the hell y'all? I got them. I be tell y'all, nigga, shit. This ain't. Where that pitch at? Where that pitch at? Where he just looking like. I found it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord, I found that one. Let's see. We got another one right here. Let's see. Where that one at? Where the other one at? Man, Lord have mercy, boy. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. If he had a child, if Haney Man had a child, let's download that one too. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
Yeah, as far as what's going on with Bam, Coach, I know Martin was worried about it. What happened was, remember, Martinez got sick on the scales and he was supposed to fight Ioka, right?
Yeah.
Then Bam and Martinez was negotiating back in February, but Ioka was like, nah, hell no, I want my rematch. Because remember, he went over there and beat him the one time and took the belt. So after May, to make a long story short, after May 11th, when Martinez fight Ioka, then you can look forward to see who Bam will fight next. So I think that's what's going on. When that fight goes through May 11th, which is like 2 weeks, then we'll see Bam back in the ring soon because he'll probably fight the winner of that fight. So that's what happened next. Because they was talking about that in like February, trying to get that fight going, then it fell through because he got to finish that fight with the dude from Japan or whatever.
Yeah, Martin probably not familiar with that. He probably not familiar with that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I say, yeah, shout out to Martin. I just was telling him, because I'm, that's what happened. He probably just they got to, when May 11th, after May 11th, that happened, then we'll figure out who Bam will fight next. But then as far as the show, Coach, that you said the Devin Haney level up, I guess we'll see on Friday if his power does anything to Ramirez. We know his footwork and his feint should be fine, but we'll see if Shane is going to have him taking more chances with his power to try and hurt Ramirez. I know Josh Taylor hurt Ramirez a little bit, which I was shocked when Josh Taylor hurt. Was cracking Ramirez. He was moving, but honestly, if Robert Garcia hasn't switched up the game plan, if I'm Devin, I watch that daggone with the Josh Taylor Ramirez fight, and I would just look at that. Oh, I can move this and that. So. It'd be fun to see. Ain't it the first one? I think he's the first one, and then the second one is Tio Barbosa, and that's really the one I think. Cause I don't think Tio gonna have an easy time with Barbosa. What you think, Coach?
I really don't know. I mean, Teofimo Lopez, he normally fights good against good opposite. When he fights a good fighter, so we'll see. Arnold Barbosa has been on a winning streak. He lets his hands go. So we'll just see. How that works out. I really don't know. That fight does intrigue me though.
Yeah, that should be a good one. But that's all I got, Coach. Thanks for the show, bro.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Corey, man. Texas stand up. Matter of fact, I ain't write his name down. Gotta write his name down. Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So Martin probably ain't know nothing about that. Yeah, I seriously doubt. Like I said, I seriously doubt he talking about putting Bam on. I don't see that happening at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see that happening at all. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, so right here, I want to compare these pictures, guys. Let's compare these pictures. Bam. All right. I think, again, I don't have any proof of this. I don't have any proof, but I believe that this is Rolly Romero's long lost black father. I think this is Rolly Romero's long-lost black father right here. Haney Man, do you guys see any similarities? Do you see any similarities? Look at this picture right here. And look at this picture right here. Do you see any similarities? It kind of, you get what I'm saying? I'm not sure, but if I was a betting man, I would think that Haney Man, that was his. You get what I'm saying? And he has that, he has that strength, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm trying to, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure Let me see. This it right here? I think that's it right there. Then we got that one right that there. Let me see what else we got. Let me see. Do we have this? Okay, I didn't see that. I thought for some reason I thought I pulled that one up. I didn't pull that one up. Okay, so let me pull up the other one. What the other one is? Is this it right here? Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I'm not sure. It's either that one, like if you look at these two pictures, look at these two pictures of the crayon eater, Special Olympics fighter, Rolly Romero. If you look at these two pictures right here, and then you look at right here, I'm starting to see some similarity. This might be his pappy. They probably got if I'm Rolly Romero's the guy who thinks that he's the father. If I'm him, I get a DNA test.
True.
If I'm him. I'm just saying, just to be on the safe side. Women do play games. Women do play games. They'll put a baby on you. Trust me, I know. I had one do it to me. They'll put a baby on you in a minute. It'll be another nigga baby, but then they'll turn around and say somebody else baby. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm him, I just get the DNA test just in case, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario, what's going on, fam? Dr. Mario, 12 threes is in the building. Lisa Bells is here. Shout out to Lisa. Me personally, I am looking forward to, these are the fights I'm looking forward to. A new way fights this weekend as well. So, we got, again, bro, we have 3 weekends of fights. Friday night, and these fights that we're getting outside of the top rank fight, I'm like, damn, the Turk out of sheep been busy, bro. Like, he threw a fight. Matter of fact, let's go to Ring Magazine. These motherfuckers been throwing fights left and right. Okay, this is what I want to tell y'all. There's a difference between being a promotional company and depending on a network to give you a budget so that you can finance your fighters, your fight card. There's a difference between I'm a promoter, this is my promotional company, we don't use our own money to put these fights on, we gonna have to get a budget from the networks. ESPN is leaving, so now we gotta figure out who's gonna put up the money, because we damn sure not gonna do it ourselves. So the Saudis, they are the plug, they are the money. Look, yeah, we don't need, we're not going to give you a budget for your promotional company. What we will do though, we want to use your fighter A from Top Rank to fight fighter B from the PBC. So instead of me signing an exclusive contract with PBC or Top Rank, what I'm gonna do, baby boy, I'm gonna pay your fighter money. I'm gonna put my own card together. We are our own matchmakers with our own money. We don't have to depend on no network. We print our own money. We supply your country with oil. Nigga, when you drive your car down the street, thank the Saudis.
True.
Because America has oil on their own country, but they don't want to drill their own oil. Well, where they are now, I think they're doing it under Trump. But I'm saying prior, they wasn't doing that. We want to, what didn't make any sense to me? Why would you want to import oil and gas from another country when you got just as much oil on your own country than anybody in the world? That don't make no goddamn sense. But that's neither here nor there. I ain't got but a GED. Anyways, however, yeah, so we got our own money, baby boy. So what we gonna do? Check this out. We gonna give you a couple of dollars. We know you don't want much. We're gonna give you a couple of dollars, We gonna take Jared Anderson, Big Baby. We gonna put him in the ring with Martin Bacoli. We gonna pay both of them. Well, our matchmakers told us that this is a bad fight and we're trying to build our fighter. We already know that he's going to lose because he's not that good. He pulls his head straight back in a line. And Martin Bacoli, even though he's big, he's a lot more polished than our fighter who we've been trying to build up through careful matchmaking. Yeah, I understand that, Bob Arum. I get all of that. You're older than Methuselah. I heard that you promoted David and Goliath back in the day. I heard that you used to fight with Prophet Muhammad. May blessings and peace be upon him. I heard you was fighting with Prophet Muhammad when he was establishing Islam 1400 years ago. But don't worry, Bob. Don't worry about that. Just take the check we're going to give you. We're going to use your fighter, and they're going to do it like that. So that's what they do. They like, no, we ain't worried about that, baby boy. No, we ain't giving y'all no budgets, annual budgets. We just going to take your fighters, put our own events on. We're going to put our own events on. You need the money. We got the money. What you going to do? Because if you don't take it, somebody else will. Top Rank, PBC, Golden Boy, Queensberry, and Matchroom. What y'all going to do? You going to barbecue or mildew? Either way it go, you going to get out and lay down. What you going to do? We know you Americans like money. Yeah, but you're overpaying for fights. Don't worry about what we do with our money, baby boy. Nigga, do you want the money, yes or no? Don't worry about what we do with our money. We own your politicians. We own, like, again, New York don't mind taking our money. LA didn't mind taking our money. Vegas don't mind taking our money. What you gonna do, baby boy? Barbecue or mildew? You know what I want to do? I'm anxious to see what Timothy Bradley do when and shout out to Tim. Shout out to Tim. That's my guy. But I'm anxious to see what Timothy Bradley do once ESPN, once that Top Rank and ESPN contract is over with. I'm anxious to see what Timothy Bradley do. I'm anxious. He probably, I think he already doing something over there. He probably already doing something over there on Pro Box. I'm anxious to see what he gonna do. I'm anxious to see what he gonna do. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to see him bend. I don't want to see him bending the knee to nobody. I don't want to see my dog bending the knee. Don't bend the knee to nobody now, Tim. I need you to stand 10 toes down. 10 toes. Don't go to the zone because Turk out of sheet them. They got the zone on lock over there. If you go over there, I'm gonna look at that as though you bending the knee. Your language. I'm gonna look at that as though you bending the knee. So you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, let's pull up the Ring magazine. Let's pull up the Ring right quick. These motherfuckers been throwing some fights. These motherfuckers here, boy, been shit. This old bullshit. This old flim flam. Boy, this shit right here.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
Boy, this old flim flam right here. Hey, y'all check this out. Shout out to Ruben Allen Salute fam. Shout out to Summit November. Y'all check this out. Let's go and look at this sapsucker over here. I want y'all to look at this. Y'all check this out. They say Tim Tszyu exercising his rematch clause to face Sebastian Fundora for the title this summer. We know what's going on. There's a goddamn Sebastian Fundora ducking Xander Zayas. He dropped the belt. He ducking him. That's what y'all said. That's y'all language. So we using y'all language. He ducking. He dropped the belt, and then they try to rematch clause. Rematch again. Now this is a good fight. This is a good fight. In-house fight. A good in-house fight. It's a good fight. We're gonna see what's up. Can the praying mantis pull up, now Tim Tszyu, you got to watch out for them elbows now. The praying mantis will put them elbows on. He'll elbow the shit out you. Now, I ain't gonna lie now. He will elbow the shit out of you, bro. Let's look at the fight results. That's the schedule. Riyadh sees them putting that on. Turk Al-Sheikh, them putting that on. Saudis ain't bullshitting. They see Fatal Fury. They putting this fight on too. Look at that. They putting on 2 events in the same, within a couple days of each other. ESPN putting this on Top Rank. Let's go back over here. Let's see the results. Conor Big and Chris Eubank. The Saudis put that on. 67,000 plus in attendance. The Saudis put that on. I don't know about these. I don't know about these right here. I really don't know about these. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. Shit, all these other motherfuckers here. Stanionis and Ennis, that was our Matchroom. That ain't had nothing to do with them. That ain't had nothing to do with the Saudis. They did that. So they did that there. You get what I'm saying? This weekend they put that there on with Ben and Eubank. You get what I'm saying? That was last weekend. And then the following weekend, what they doing? They got doggone the Instagram model versus the crayon eater. True. Do you know how much money you gotta have, dog? You know what this is what we gonna do, baby boy? What you gonna do? We finna lock down Times Square for this fight this weekend. As a matter of fact, we doing 2 fights this weekend. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? We have a fight on Riyadh season with Saul Canelo Alvarez on a Saturday in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. The day before that, we got a fight in New York with Ryan Garcia, Devin the Dream Haney, Teofimo to take over Lopez, and others. So y'all putting on 2 events within 3 days of each other? Absolutely. True. Didn't y'all just do an event in the UK last week, 6,000 to 7,000 plus? Absolutely. What you say, Tita? She said, when your money is no issue, you can do that. Facts. They're playing a different game. They're not playing the, man, we got a budget. We can't exceed this budget, and we got to keep everything in-house. They're not playing that game. They are the financiers. They're not a promotional company that has to work within the confines of a budget that they're giving by an outside entity. They're not held under those PBC standards. They're not held under those top-ranked standards. They're not held under those Matchroom or Golden Boy or Queensberry standards. They're held to a different standard. They print the money. They got the money. This is not a promotional company that has a budget from a company, from a corporation. This is the financier who the promotional companies come to when they want money, when they need money. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. You're dealing with a country here. It's a different ball game. You got a budget. I don't. Well, I have a budget, but my budget is a lot bigger than yours. Who is your boss, Turki Al-Sheikh? The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. The Crown Prince. Yeah, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. They don't wear no jewelry. They ain't wearing no ice. They, now they do got Lambos with thigh doors and Lambos and Benz and stuff like that. They just wear a I don't know, a sheet or whatever the hell that is. They wear a sheet. They have a turban on their head and some sandals. That's it. And they got more money than the nigga who go to the Gucci store and spend $100,000 on clothes. The nigga who going to the Gucci store that's spending $100,000 on clothes, and the dude that have his own jeweler that's selling him cubic zirconia for $500,000 chain and stuff like that, he got more money than that guy. We'll just say that. Canelo done went over there. Devin the Dream Haney done went over there, signed up. Oscar De La Hoya, he acting right. Bob Arum, he called Turki his excellency. Al Heyman, he ain't saying that. He hiding out. But you see all them PBC fighters fighting on that card. You see the Kubas over there, him and his son. Scampson. Now, I will say, Scampson got 2 of his fighters in the winter protection program. He try to make sure, we don't need y'all fighting on this Turki Al-Sheikh card now. Because, see, y'all going to get access to money this is what I see what Sampson doing. Scampson doing it. I can't let David Benavidez, I got the nigga brainwashed right now. I can't let him deal directly with the Sheik. If he deal directly with the Sheik, he gonna realize he gonna get paid a lot more, way more money than what me and Al been paying him. So, we can't let him go over there. So right now we got the dumb ass nigga brainwashed. I mean, sorry about that. We got him brainwashed. Yeah, you a Vegas fighter. Yeah, man. My name David Benavidez. I'm the Mexican Monster. I'm a Las Vegas fighter. I love Al Heyman. I love Scamson. I love what they did. I love what they did for me. You know, they take good care of me. You know, I don't, you know, I understand. You know, I love them. You know, I'm a WBC fighter. I fight for the WBC. I never heard a fighter say he fight he fights for a sanctioned body. True. Yeah, they probably like, yeah, we got that nigga good at brainwash. That motherfucker right there, he the Mexican mouse for real. No, Mike Tyson was on shrooms. Yeah, you know, so I'm gonna be faithful and loyal to them. Meanwhile, Canelo over there getting money. He finna fight in Saudi Arabia this weekend. Canelo over there fighting in Saudi Arabia finna get that money. Got a net worth of $250 million. Canelo. You get what I'm saying? You ain't and what it say? No cap. Say he say Clint stop spamming. Who spamming? Clint, don't worry about it. Look like somebody got him. Who got him? Who got him? Who got him? Somebody got him. Got him. Look like somebody got him. If he spam in the chat, tell somebody to the block party. Create another account. I know you will. You'll create another account. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Listen, they're playing with a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Shout out to 12 threes. 12 threes, what's going on, fam? WMS, what's going on, brother? The one, Mr. Ham, Dr. Mario, T. Bonafide. Hey, what's going on, fam? Schoolo in the building. Look like somebody got. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, shout out to why you glazing in the building. You know, somebody got they got him. Look like somebody got him. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know, don't get me wrong. Turkey Al-Sheikh don't have the money. He works for the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince. You get what I'm saying? He works for the Crown Prince. So, you know, matter of fact, hold on. These people playing with a different. These people playing. They listen, man. They playing a different game, dog. That's all I'm saying. Two different levels. They're playing a different game. I'm not mad. I don't get none of the money. I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers getting all this money, dog. Is there a way that I can find? I can do one or two things. I'm not emotionally invested like that to be hating. I'm like, is there a way I can get some of this money? These goddamn Arabs, these Arabs, we gotta find a way to get some of that Arab money, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me, brother.
First of all, I want to start off by saying it is Canelo fight week, and you know this man, once again, is up to his cherry-picking ways, being a duck, don't want to fight nobody, conning the public, being a fraud as usual. You know, I just had to remember that it is Canelo. He's a fraud. We all know that. You know, we know this man done found somebody that was sweet. At first, he didn't know who William Score was. Now all of a sudden, William Score is this remarkable fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a remarkable fighter.
He robbing the bank once again. He robbing the bank. You know, he fighting one of them slick Cuban fighters. You know what I'm saying? So William Score, you know, the dangerous William Score.
Well,
you know, Canelo the fraud.
You know, William Skull. Hey, Coach Eddie, you know they say William Skull is a killer. Now they say he's a killer. Why you think they call him Skull? He's known for bashing skulls in.
That slick Cuban, the slick black fighter.
Yeah, he's a black Cuban too. He's a black Cuban in Shango shape.
And he's Southpaw too.
Yeah, Southpaw.
This ain't nothing but a warm up for Chad Crawford. See, this ain't nothing but an appetizer right here. But this just to show what Canelo would look like against another slick black Southpaw fighter, even coming from that Cuban school, who got over 300 some amateur fighters. So that's how they gonna play that right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If he look bad, now they gonna say, well, what you think Chad Crawford gonna do? They gonna get into the what if game.
Yeah, the what if game. I ain't got time for what if. Look here, I ain't worried about what if. We gonna find out in September. That's where I'm at with it. What you think he gonna do to Crawford? Look, man, I ain't worried about none of that. September, we gonna find out. That's what we gonna find out. September. Yeah.
You know, now Devin Haney, I'm glad. You know, Devin Haney, what I call a Ronin warrior. And a Ronin warrior is basically a masterless warrior. You know, he's running around from trainer to trainer, hopping around. You know, and hey, much success to him, but That last fight he had back in April, he was down in the valley. He was in the valley of decision. So he had to make a decision. So just like them old Kung Fu movies, once you got scraped up, you had to go to the mountaintop, find your old master, you know what I'm saying, to teach you the game. So that's what they got in Shane Mosley, man. So I think they follow the game plan, you know what I'm saying? I look for Devin the Dream Haney to be successful, in his outing, to go out there and put on the show, get back to his winning ways. And I got to pull for Big Rolo. I want Big Rolo to go ahead and knock out Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Big Rolo. I'm talking about Big Rolo, huh?
Big Rolo. Hey, Rolo with the Bolo.
Big Rolo.
I already know.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Coach Eddie, you remember I was saying that? My cousin was listening to me. I said, oh, no, Big Rolo got them Bolo. Big Rolo. I was saying Big Rolo, right? My cousin listening to me. He said he put $100 on. He put $100 on Rollo Romero to beat Tank for the upset. Now he is a Tank fan, but I'm really good at putting them jumper cables on him. So I had to put the jumper cables on him just to try to hype it up. He didn't know I was making mockery because he's my younger cousin. He don't know how I get down. He don't know how I get down. He don't know I put them cables on a nigga quick. So I put the cables on him. He watched the show. He like, damn, I don't know. My cousin do boxing all the time. He might know something. He put $100 on Rollo Romero. They ain't gonna call me after he lost. It ain't gonna come out the line. I said, damn, cuz you should have let me know, man. I would have told you, cause I was there bullshitting, man. How you feel for that?
Crazy, you hyped him up. He hyped me. Joker lost his lunch money. You know what I'm saying? He lost his gas money. Messing around with you, coach. And I like Arnold Barbosa. I like Barbosa for the upset, man. You know what I'm saying? T.O. too hot and cold for me, man. You don't never know what you're gonna get with T.O., man.
Yeah.
I mean, and T.O. kind of he kind of like he's small for the division. In my opinion. Is that a 140 fight or a 47 fight?
I think that's a catch weight of 144, 145. Hold on, let me see. That's a good question. What is that? Where's that fight gonna be at? Let me see. Upcoming fights. Let me see. Let's do it. Hold on. Let me go back here. I'm gonna find out. That's a good question though. That's a good question because I think Devin Haney is fighting at a catch weight of 144 or something like that. They're not fighting exactly at 147. Do anybody know? Let me see. Anybody know what this fight? Let me see. Let me click on it, Coach. Coach, let me see.
Okay,
it ain't saying. It ain't necessarily saying which weight they're gonna be at, but it's not gonna be welterweight. I don't think it's gonna be welterweight. It's gonna be between. It's gonna be a catch weight.
I got you. I just think Barbosa might pull it off. To me, upset. Barbosa, he's a solid fighter, and like they T.O., he just went life and death with Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett had that fool looking like the elephant, man. He was all kind of lumped up when he got done with Steve Claggett, man. Like I say, with T.O., you don't never know, man, what the dude head is. What's T.O. gonna show up? He too inconsistent. But like I say, hey, the Devin the Dream Haney, he's back. The Devin the Dream, he's back. He gonna do his thing. Got Sugar Shane in the corner. He also got what's my man, Nate Jones.
Got Nate
from Floyd Camp back in the day.
Got Nate. So he got so check this out. Devin the Dream Haney. He got Sugar Shane Mosley, the living legend, Hall of Famer. Then he got Nate Jones, in the building over there. So he got somebody from on the old school Floyd Mayweather. One of his coaches. He used to hold a bodysuit. And Floyd used to punch it in the ring. So he got some of that money made. He got some of that Mayweather mystique over there. So with Sugar Shane and then with Nate Jones, you got Sugar Shane who beat Oscar De La Hoya twice, legendary status. Then you got Nate Jones who known for working with Floyd Mayweather. And then Devin Haney used to train with Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Jr. So he got that Mayweather connection sprinkled with a little bit of Sugar Shane on top, and it's because of that connection right there. I think that Jose Ramirez, I think Devin Haney gonna beat him. True.
And I don't want that. He got the mastermind of Bill Haney.
Bill.
That's gonna be hitting it all up. You can't leave out Trio Bill. Trio Bill out.
Hey, he got Dollar Bill over there doing his thug thistle. Bill orchestrating everything, putting it together, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, directing Travis. Trio Bill directed.
He the Quincy Jones. He the Quincy Jones. He the Quincy Jones of boxing. He get all the trainers, all the producers, you know, all the songwriters together, and he put them all under one umbrella, and he tell them what the mission is, what they're trying to accomplish. Then everybody get together, they cook up a bunch of gumbo, and then when it's finished, then we get to see the finished product. So we gonna find out. Is this you know, this Sugar Shane and Nate Jones being added in there? We gonna find out if this gonna work Friday night. I think it's Friday.
Yeah, that's my call, coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, man, you know. Hey, shout out to Tila. Hey, Tila, check this out. Tila, check this out. The game needs me. I'm telling you right now, the game needs me. You get what I'm saying? You know, like literally, the game needs me for the simple fact, well, especially over here in America. In the UK, maybe not so, but over here in America, Lord have mercy. Boy, America need help. Shout out to Jamie from New York, Curtis Robinson in the building. They need help, boy. They need somebody, look here, man. They need somebody who can, you know what I mean? Highlight Space at 140, I think. They fighting at 140? Hey, you know what? Highlight Space, I don't think so. I think for something that's telling me, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and Google it. Let's Google that. Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa. Hold on. Let's do this here right now. Fight weight. Let's see. It say Teofimo Lopez versus Honor Barbosa fight is scheduled to be a super lightweight contest, meaning the fight will be weighed in within the 140-pound limit. Okay, you might be right about that, brother. I just Googled it. This what Google. Now again, I didn't say this. This what Google said. I ain't know that, man. I didn't know my damn phone was ringing. Turn it up. I'll call it. What's your name when you call it from?
Hey, Mo, what's the word, son? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Ron, boy, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man. You know, hopefully, man, like I said, man, everything, if everything goes right this Friday, hopefully, man, with Conor Ben, even though Conor Ben caught that ill, man, we should, one of these youngers should be in a runner to becoming the next pay-per-view star versus Boots. Somebody got to do it, man.
Yeah,
like we just, because we got to bring it. We got to just bring big time Boston back, man, to the herd, to America, man. Like these promoters need to be ashamed of themselves. But I can't. I'm definitely not going to advocate or promote Ride versus Rolly. I refuse to do that.
Yeah. I can't. I'm with you on that.
For the life of me, I still have it. I still don't understand how Rolly got all these opportunities. It's a travesty. It's just sad, and that's what. And this is the prime example of why American Boston is the way it is. This is a prime example. You got Xander Zayas and now Fedor. They not trying to wreck. So I guess people back when they bull again.
Hey, no. You see what happened? Doggone Fedor saying that he don't want to fight. They don't want to go to a purse bid, so he's opting not to fight his mandatory, and he's opting to drop the belt. So you know that's scams in them, man. You know that's them doing their thing.
Yeah, and keep in mind that's the biggest fight he can make right now in the division, unless he fight Mel Charlo on that. Is he fighting Mel Charlo on that?
No, he fighting Tim Tszyu.
So, who fights Tim Tszyu?
Fedor fighting the rematch.
Is that official yet?
Well, it's not official, but they're saying that it's on Ring Magazine. It's on Ring Magazine cover right now.
Oh, they said it's official. All right, cool. I know they was talking about it. All right, well, we'll give it a pass. I know they was talking. I didn't think it was official yet because I didn't know what they was doing with Keith because Keith was still talking, and so you know. But at the end of the day,
here it go right here. It say ringside revelations, latest boxing news. It say Tim Tszyu exercises rematch clause to face Sebastian Fedor for a title this summer. And then on Twitter they said that that's what they said on Twitter Fedor is dropping his belt.
Hold up, Joe. Okay, so you mean to tell me he had a rematch clause the whole time?
Yeah, that's what they say. He had a rematch clause the whole time, and he never exercised it.
That's crazy. Oh no, that don't make no sense. Like, I
So
don't believe
so
it.
here you go right
Yeah,
here.
I don't know what
Check
type
this
of
out.
games they
Hey, check this
playing.
out.
Yeah.
This Mike. Now you know Mike Coppinger. Mike Coppinger worked for Ring right now. Check this out.
Ring now, yeah.
Yeah, it say Tim Tszyu exercised a rematch clause to face Sebastian Fundora for title shot. Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu are set for a WBC junior middleweight title rematch this summer in the U.S. Sources tell Ring. The one option in play, July 19th, Las Vegas, a rescheduled fight between Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu was planned for this summer in Australia before Tim Tszyu exercised the rematch clause to enforce a contractor return bout with Fundora. So Thurman sources said will now land a title shot of the winner of this summer's Fundora versus Tim Tszyu rematch per PBC plans. Yeah.
So all this time he had a rematch clause and he didn't run it back.
He didn't run it back. Yeah.
Man, this is bullshit. Man. This is bullshit. All right, man. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go to the store. I just had to touch base with you. This is just bullshit. Bro. Like, think about that. We never heard we didn't never hear it was a rematch clause in that fight. So you lost your strap and didn't do an immediate rematch? You waited?
Yeah, you know what it is, man. You know what it is, man. The politics. It's the politics, bro. It's the politics.
Yeah, that sounds janky as hell. That sounds janky as a motherfucker.
So
but anyway, I'm out, Mo.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Do you look at Sebastian? Because you know what they say. Well, know what they say when it comes to other fighters that they don't like. When you got a mandatory, you drop your belt and don't fight to a mandatory. Do you look at Fundora as ducking Xander Zayas?
Yeah. But that's the reason the reason why they know it. They even know it's a duck because we never knew it was a rematch clause this whole time. So now they dressing it up as it's not a duck, but it is a duck. So now they're trying to make it as if that all of a sudden it's a rematch clause is the reason why Fundora is ducking Xander Zayas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was never a rematch. We ain't heard nothing about no rematch clause. So you mean to tell me he had an immediate rematch clause? Both of them fought, and then they didn't even fight each other?
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, never. That just don't make sense. But I'm out, Mo.
That's no fair.
Crazy.
Hey, check this out. When Alexander Usyk had a rematch clause to fight Tyson Fury, and the IBF mandated him to fight, Daniel Dubois, Alexander Usyk elected to drop the belt because he had a contract to fight Tyson Fury. When Terrence Crawford had a rematch clause, when Errol Spence activated his rematch clause after getting beat badly by Terrence Crawford in 2023, the IBF had them mandated in January Boots to fight Errol Spence. They didn't push it though. Crawford and Spence fight July. Since Crawford ended up winning the IBF belt, the IBF said, "Look, we finna enforce it right now. We didn't enforce it on the Spence. He had to defend his belt for 3 years, but we enforce it right now. You either fight him, or it's gonna go to first bid, or we gonna strip you." They stripped Bud. He had a contract. Y'all said he ducked Boots. Y'all said that Alexander Usyk ducked Dubois. Now Usyk is fighting Dubois. Now they say, "Oh man, don't nobody want to see that fight." The same people who said Usyk was ducking Dubois, now he's fighting and running it back. Now y'all don't nobody want to see it. Okay, fine. Who else this happened to? Who else it happened to? There was somebody else. Demetrius Andrade. He was mandated to fight doggone Janabek, and he ended up dropping the belt and moving up to 168. They say Demetrius Andrade ducked. That's what they say, right? I ain't got no problem with that. So all I'm doing, when Devin Haney was mandated to fight Sandor Martin, went to a purse bid, he didn't like the dollar amount, he ended up dropping the belt. Oh man, Devin Haney dropped Sandor, he dunked Sandor Martin. So we got to keep that same energy. Dimitri Bivol, Beterbiev, same thing. Oh man, Bivol, it's all coming from the same group of people. Oh man, Bivol scared of the method de Martha. He got a contract to fight Beterbiev. We don't need to see that fight no more. It don't matter what you want to see. You don't speak for everybody. They had 2 fights. Now they got a third. Beterbiev said, you know what? If I win, I'm going to run it back and give you an opportunity to become undisputed in a rematch. That was the honorable thing to do. Contract, right? When they fought, Bivol won. Bivol said, you know what? It's only right, since you gave me the opportunity under the contract to fight again for the belts, I'm going to give you an opportunity to run it back. You won the first one, I won the second one. Let's run it again to end all disputes. Oh, man, he ducking the method de Martha. So let's keep that same energy. Sebastian Fundora is ducking Xander Zayas.
True.
Yeah. No. See, they be wanting to move the goalposts. See, what they don't like about me, they don't like the fact that I take their words and I throw it back at them. I'm going to hold you accountable for what you say. You don't pick and choose. I don't want to hear that different. No. It's not different, sir. It's not different. No, sir.
You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
No, sir.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's not different. So no, we're not going to play these crackhead games. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Summer November. Shout out to Javon Soto. We're not going to play these crackhead games. We're not going to play these crackhead games. Your favorite fighter, that's with a certain promotional company, dropped his belt because he's scared of Xander Zayas. He's ducking. Ain't that what you said? Man, Canelo don't want to fight. He don't want to fight his mandatory. William Skull. He dropped the belt. Yeah, they took the belt from him. Good. He got to fight his mandatory. Now he fighting William Skull. He will become 2-time undisputed. Man, don't nobody want to see that fight. Which one it is? Y'all just said he was ducking him. Well, he ain't fighting the Mexican monster. Mexican monster done moved up to light heavyweight. He can still fight. Hey, look, man, all I'm doing, dog. And shout out to round 1. Shout out to the Boston, Don. The Boston Don, salute, fam. All I'm doing, hey, Boston Don. All I'm doing is taking these dudes' words and throwing it right back at them. That's all I'm doing. Giving them a dose of their own medicine. That's all I'm doing. They don't like their medicine. See, when you give them their medicine, they don't like that, boy. They don't like that there, boy. I said, that's why you got to be real careful. Hey, shout out to D Arthur. D Arthur, what's going on, fam? Uncle D, what's going on, baby? Yeah. Sorry about that. Uncle D, what's going on? Let me see what's up. Shout out to Uncle D. Hold on. Yeah, man. Shout out to Uncle D, man. Y'all over here on Facebook. Shout out to Uncle D. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? So no, what we doing? We keeping that same. We got to throw it back. Shout out to D-Ray Live on the drive. D-Ray, what's going on, brother? We got to give it back to him. If you dish it, you have to know how to take it. That's all I'm saying. If you dish, you got to know how to take it. You can't be, hey, shout out to Martin. He say, coach, equal opportunity. Nobody gets a pass. No. Everybody get it. Oh, that's all I'm saying, fam. Now, again, do I believe that all of these fighters are ducking each other? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe Bivol is ducking Benavidez. I don't believe any of that stuff. I don't believe Usyk was ducking Daniel Dubois or Crawford ducking Boots or ducking this dude or Canelo ducking that guy. I don't believe none of that. But these guys are making business decisions. I get that, especially when you're on a certain level. I get that. But what I'm not going to do, I got to remind these fools I got to use their talking points. I love using these fools' talking points. Because they so busy, as Rob Boy Fresh would say, they so busy shaking their pom-poms for their favorite promotional company or their favorite fighter, they use certain words and adjectives to describe certain situation when it fits, when it doesn't fit, when it fits their narrative. Hold on. We got a cash app. Hey man, shout out to Terrence, man. Salute to you, brother. Cash app.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Yeah, man. Salute to you, brother.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said support for the show. I appreciate that, fam. We know, hey, Terrence, you know we gotta hit you with the Huggy Bear. You know how we do it over here. We hit him with the Huggy Bear. You dig?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Terrence, man. Hey, salute to you, brother. Hold on, we got a super chat as well. We have a super chat. Shout out to the what, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He said, hey, coach, since Fundora is so tall, instead of ducking, he's sticking his head between the dirt like an ostrich to get out of that Xander Zayas fight. Yeah. Yeah, man, let's keep that same energy now. Let's keep that same energy. We cannot have selective memory. We don't want to have that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Junie. Hey, I'm glad I'm on here. I ain't never been on some shit like this. I'm a truck driver, man, but I got a question for you.
What your name is?
Junie.
Truck driver, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm about to go drop this load out. But I got a question for you. You boxed before?
Yep. In the amateurs, in the 80s all the way to 93. 88 to 93.
Okay. Are you actually a coach?
Strength and conditioning coach. I wasn't a boxing coach.
Right. Okay. Now I got a question. Do you know who Southpaw TV is?
I don't know him personally, but I know who you're talking about. What about him?
Would you box him? I want somebody to beat him the fuck up. I just need to know. I need somebody like you. Sound like you got the skills and the courage. You feel me? And no, I also want to know if you're gonna be a commentator at any point in your career, because I think you would do awesome.
Yeah, I think I would be a wonderful commentator. I think I do a good job in commentating fights myself, not toot my own horn. As it relates to fighting Crackpaw, I don't even know the dude. I heard they call him Crackpaw. He's funny. I think he's like 55 years old. Amateur boxer, from what I heard. So, I think he got plenty of fights. It's plenty of people can fight him. You know what I mean? He's 55, so he can find somebody he can fight. I'm not interested.
Really? I know that all. I mean, but that's the area. Okay. So what do you think is gonna happen as far as the Rolly Romero and the Garcia? Like Rolly Romero, he's addicted to the left hand. Garcia, he got a quick left hand. I'm almost guaranteeing it's probably gonna happen before the 5th round.
Yeah, I got Ryan Garcia beating the brace off Rolly Romero. I don't think highly of Rolly Romero, to be honest with you. And to be transparent, I am a Rolly Romero hater. So I despise the guy myself. I think he doesn't belong in boxing. And I don't like Rolly because of Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack was always hyping him up. And by me not liking Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack and he's hyping up Rolly Romero, I don't like Rolly Romero neither. So I'm gonna be very consistent and saying that, I got Ryan Garcia putting Rolly Romero in a coma. I don't think highly of him. And I just think he's trash as a fighter.
Wow, that is classic. Clip that right there. God damn. All right, man. Hey, you're great, man. I just want to give you your flowers, bro. You are going to go fucking far in this shit. Don't stop. Continue, man, to hold the culture down, bro. I'm proud of you, and I'm happy that I'm listening to you, bro. You make my day go great.
Yeah, salute, fam. I appreciate it. Shout out to Junior, man, the truck driver, man. Be safe out there on that road, fam. Yeah, I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm being honest. I give 25 fucks about Rolly Romero. So I'm just being honest with you. Anything I say is gonna be, based on. I mean, I can look at him objectively. He has terrible footwork. He doesn't have an elite jab. Defensively, he is terrible. He has a good bolo punch. I take that from him. He has that retarded strength. He has the bolo punch, but that's about it. You know, he I think he was a judo wrestler, so he has that judo background. If he lock up with you, he can throw you down. But outside of that, I don't see much skill set wise. There's not a pro Rolly Romero fan that can call this show and tell me anything from a technical standpoint, from a skill set standpoint, that can tell me how he gonna win this fight. Now he has a puncher's chance. He does have that retarded strength again, but outside of that, I just don't see it. And then too, again, I'm a hater of Rolly Romero, so I am speaking out of emotion when I say that as well. But I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. You know, I'm not acting like I'm being objective when I'm not. I'm being subjective. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Dog on the Natural. Hey, what it say? The Don say, he say, come on, coach, not Big Rolo. Yes, Big Rolo. Big Rolo don't stand a snowball chance in hell. Hey, the Don, Big Rolo have 2 chances of winning this fight against Ryan Garcia this Friday. Slim and none. And Slim just got buried in the desert by the mob. Telling you. Anybody betting money on Rolly Romero, you're just hoping. I don't know. He might pull it off. I just showed y'all the definition of what a mite is. A mite is a parasite. It's a bloodsucker. It's an insect. He might do this. He might do that. Bet on the mite. I don't have faith in the mite. I got faith in Ryan Garcia, the Instagram model. I don't have faith in the mite. I have faith in Ryan Garcia, the selfie stick king, as it relates to Rolly Romero. Shout out to Cook with Sir C. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, Miss Black Panther, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. You get what I'm saying? You know, listen, let me tell you something. I'm just telling you the truth, fam. You know, again, I'm telling you what God loved, the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to call it like I see it. I'm here to call it like I see it. I'm not here to, you know, I gotta say the right thing. You know, I might end up getting an interview later on. I don't give a fuck about the interview. Fuck the interview. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about the interview. Fuck him. You get what I'm saying? Fuck him. I want to see this whole ass nigga out the sport. I'm a bona fide crayon eating hater. Coach, you're a hater. Yes, when it comes to Rolly Romero, I am a pure hater. You facts. True. You get what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. You get what I'm saying? But I'm also being honest here too. He don't stand a snowball chance in here. Y'all, hold on. I lost connection. I lost the connection of my. Y'all bear with me one moment. Let me see if I need to restart this browser right quick. Bear with me one moment. Do not leave. Let me restart the browser. Tell me to refresh it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm back. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. I think y'all can hear me. All right. Let's go here. Y'all hear this? Oh, y'all can't hear it. Oh, y'all can't hear it. Oh, man, y'all. Don't worry about it. I got something for y'all. Hold on, I got something for y'all. Hold on. Wait. Let me tell you. Yeah, okay, hold on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I got you right here. I got you right here. Don't worry about it. That's why I had restarted my browser. Somebody sent me something. I ain't gonna lie, this shit funny than the motherfucker. This shit is hilarious. I ain't gonna say a lie to you, dog. Somebody sent me some shit, boy. Here you go right here. Y'all check it out. Hold on.
something, Sergeant Slaughter, General Adnan, and Colonel Mustafa. Ever since WrestleMania, when I won the first battle with all my little Hulksters, I knew it was just the beginning of the war. And then when you burnt my flesh, the smell was just like napalm in my mind. I heard you laugh. I heard you get off on it, brother. And ever since then, I've had nightmares that I was going to have to fight the troops of yours all by myself. And then that senile Jack Tunney put this thing together with the Warrior as a blood brother and the Warriors and the Hulkamaniacs united as one. Now I realized I had a chance to win the war. And then all of a sudden, the special referee, Sid Justice, just put the icing on the cake. It's even, Steven, 50-50. But with all the Warriors and Hulkamaniacs, you guys are in a lot of trouble. You know something, Sergeant Slaughter, General Adnan, and Colonel Mustafa. Ever since WrestleMania, when I won the first battle with all my little Hulksters, I knew it was just the beginning of the war. And then when you burnt my flesh, the smell was just like napalm in my mind. I heard you laugh. I heard you get off on it, brother. And ever since then, I've had nightmares that I was going to have to fight the troops of yours all by myself. And then that senile Jack Tunney put this thing together with the Warrior as a blood brother and the Warriors and the Hulkamaniacs united as one. Now I realized I had a chance to win the war. And then all of a sudden, the special referee, Sid Justice, just put the icing on the cake. It's even, Steven, 50-50. But with all the Warriors and Hulkamaniacs, you guys are in a lot of trouble.
Hey, bro, you know, the cocaine and steroid era of wrestling, boy, it was the shiznit. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy, I miss that era right there. The cocaine and steroid era. When I look at wrestling right now, and I do like the wrestling right now, I finally came around, I do like it, but it ain't no comparison, dog. It ain't no comparison. Nobody cuts a promo like them dudes, man. You listen, you knew Ultimate Warrior was high. You see the way he was shaking and stuff? But he was high, a fresh off Scuttle Butter. He was getting this coke straight off the key. Straight off the key. Nigga had don't hit a couple of lines before they cut the promo. And next thing you know, well, you know what, brother? You know, when you burnt my flesh, and I smelled and then the smell of my burning flesh was like napalm on my face in the middle of a war, brother. Sergeant Slaughter, you know. Now we got, somebody say, bro, what I want to say, we got Yeet. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that Yeet shit is weak as hell, bro. I swear, dog, that Yeet shit, I'm like, man, Yeet is trash, but they love it. Boy, I'm sitting there watching this shit. We went to the WrestleMania. We went to WrestleMania event in Tampa. They came to Tampa, right? And you know, that wasn't WrestleMania, but I went to a wrestling event, right? Bro, they told me something. Yeet. I say the crowd was into it. Yeet. What the fuck is Yeet? I'm sitting there watching this shit. Yeet. 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 Everybody doing this shit. I say, man, this shit. Now I ain't gonna lie, boy. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Them goddamn women. Hey, what the female name with the long ponytail? Oh my God, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. True. Boy, that tenderoni there, boy, boy, they got some tenderonis. Boy, that tenderoni they got. I think my daughter love her. That's her favorite wrestler there. Hey, what the chick name with the long? What her name? Naomi? Bianca. Yeah, Bianca. Yeah, that's her name. Bianca. Yeah, that's her name. MB Bianca. Oh my, yeah, boy, she love, boy. My daughter love Bianca, boy. Boy, she love Bianca, boy. I'm talking about, boy, that's a. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Now, the women, I ain't gonna lie. The women wrestlers, oh, they putting it down. I love the women now. I love the women. I love all the women. All the women, they wrestle good. The men wrestling good, too, I ain't gonna lie. But it just ain't the same, dog. Like, these niggas ain't The Rock. Like, don't nobody cut a promo like The Rock. You know, like Hulk Hogan, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage. They ain't cutting promos like that. I like Jade. Yeah, I like naysayers. Jade. I like Jade too. I like the women. I like the women. But I'm just saying they ain't cutting promo. Their promos is trash. I'm telling you, their promos is trash. WWE is big. It's bigger than it's ever been before. I can't lie about that. It's an entire new fan base, and they even kind of like won me over a little bit. But I come from a different era. I'm looking at both eras. I'm comparing them, and I'm like, yeah, dog, this shit, man. You know, I came up in that cocaine and steroid era. Ric Flair, nobody cut a promo like Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. You know, The Rock, Stone Cold, the Hulk Hogan. You know, Rowdy Piper, they know how to cut promos right there on the spot. Look, this is what we finna talk about. What we gonna talk about? We can talk about this, and this. Don't worry about it. Just roll with it. What you gonna say? I don't know what I'm gonna say. Just roll with it. Soon as they turn the camera on, just roll with it. You just watch me, and whatever I do, you do. True. Hey, don't worry about it, dog. Just whatever I do, dog, you do. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby boy. What we gonna do? This is what we gonna do now. This is what we gonna do. What we gonna do, baby boy? Listen, I'm finna hit this good coke right here. Finna hit some of this good scuttle butter. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Quentin. Quentin, what's going on, fam? I'm finna get some of this good scuttle butter. I don't took a bunch of steroids already, nigga. I don't inject it about. You know, I'm on what they was on trend back then. They was on trend or some shit back then. Trend and EQ and all that stuff there. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, yeah, dog. So what we got to do, dog? We on this trend right quick, dog. Triple stack. You know what I mean? I don't hit the trend at least once a week. And then goddamn it, I don't motherfucking hit some of the good scuttle butter fresh straight off the boat. So straight from what's the main name? Escobar. We got the list. Where this keto came from? This key came from Escobar himself. Look, he got his name on it. He signed it himself. This that good yay right there, boy. You know, I think back then in the 80s, shit, I think they were getting birds. Let me see. It depends on what part of the 80s. If it's like the early 80s, birds was going for like 30 something around that time. If you was getting birds in like 87, 88, 89, around that time, you can get a bird for like 13.5. You can get a bird for like 13.5. If you live here in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. If you was in the game around that time in the 80s, like I'm talking about 87, 88, 89, you from Miami or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. True. Then listen, and then about 91, somewhere around that time, they went up to like 15. Depending on who you got with, you probably get it for 15, 16, 91, and you get what I'm saying? And then like 92, 93, they started going for like 18, some of that sort. That's all. Shout out to 12-3. He say bring the snake out the bag. You talking about Jake the Snake? Junkyard Dog. D-Ray, you already know. JYD. The Junkyard Dog. You get what I'm saying? The Junkyard Dog. They don't know nothing about JYD. We got those. Now we got Yeet. This nigga got Yeet. This shit, I can't believe this shit, man. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who I do like, though. I'm gonna tell you who I do like. What them Samoan dudes name? Hey, what the Samoan dude name? Hold on. Let me put these dudes up, man. Hey, look these dudes up. Hold on. What the Samoan wrestlers name? They be jumping. They be jumping everybody. Hold on. What the Samoan name? Hold on. What the dude name? Yeah. What are they? Seco. Hold on. What the dude name here? What the dude name here, man? Yeah. Fatu. Yeah, the bloodline. Hey, check this out. I rocks with the bloodline though. Hey, what Jacob Fatu? Hey, yeah, Jacob Fatu. Hey, that's the crazy dude, right? Is Jacob Fatu the crazy dude? That's the one that that's fuck him up. I fuck with him. Yeah, I like him. Hold on, I like him. Hold on, I like him. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever, boy. He be having me hype. Yeah, this here right here. Hey, this here right here, boy. I ain't gonna lie, I like him. Hold on, let's see what's up. Hold on, let me see. This here right here. Yeah, this here right here. This is, but I ain't gonna lie. I fuss with him. I like him. I like Jacob Fatu. I like him now. I like this dude, right? I like him now. I mean, him like this is the ultimate bad guy. The man looked crazy when he stepped to the ring. Who the other dude is? Solo. Yeah, him and Solo. Listen, him and Solo, who the other dude is? Damn, he got 7 children? He 33 years old, got 7 children. God, he was born in 92? Damn, he a little older than that. I thought he was older than that. Damn, he that young? Damn, he look old than a motherfucker. Okay. Damn, this motherfucker look old as damn, he look old. Jay Uso, Solo Sikoa. Yeah, oh yeah, Jimmy Uso. Okay. Who the other dude? Who the other dude? I need one. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I think he my favorite wrestler right now. I like him. I like him. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of crazy. He kind of crazy. They be jumping both of them. Nigga can't get a fair one. You ain't getting no fair fight if he around. Hey, what you say? You say wait till Zilla. So wait till Zilla Fatu comes. That what you say? Umaga son. Oh yeah. Hey, look here. Hey, Ron J. All I'm saying, fam, is this here, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm rocking with the bloodline. I'm rocking with the bloodline. I'm rocking with the bloodline. I do. You get what I'm saying? Hey, what Mr. Ham said, he lived a hard life, coach. Jacob was in jail for some years. Oh, he was in jail? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know he was in jail. Okay. I didn't know he was in jail, fam. All right, shit. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. He looked rough, but you can tell he lived a rough life, but he looked rough. He looked rough, though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Jew Glizzy, what'd you say? Hey, Jew, check this out, fam. Hey, he looking crazy. He looking crazy. Oh, let's see what's up. Where he at? Look at some more pictures. Look at some more pictures of a dog. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with him, boy. That motherfucker look crazy. Hey, Nate, check this. This dude look crazy, boy. Nah, dog, you got it, dog. You got it. You squared. Let's bet you squared off with this here. You squared off with this. Look at him. The man slobbing out of his mouth and everything. Man got slob coming out of his mouth. Look at him. Boy, hey, you know what? That boy, he looked like he could have made it back in the day. He could have. Now you know what? That's old school. He could have cut a promo with. He could have been on there with the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage. See, I can see him cutting a promo with them. He do good promos. I like him. Jacob Fatu, I like him. He need to be a superstar in the sport. He got a belt right now. I like him though. I like that dude right there. He that guy. I rock with Jacob Fatu. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. You see him with the chair in his hand. You see what's up. He got goals in his mouth. He grilled up. You get what I'm saying? You can tell he came up in the hood. You tell he came up in the hood. He grilled up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Now, this the dude right here. We need to, this the dude right here, fam. This the dude right here. I rock with Jacob Fatu. That's who I rock with. Somebody said Coco Be Well. Man, Coco Be Well was trash. True. Man, Coco Be Well was trash, fam. Man, I ain't gonna lie, but you listen, man, Coco Be. Now I like Junkyard Dog and Bad Leroy Brown. Well, let's look up Bad Leroy Brown. Bad Leroy Brown. Y'all don't know nothing about Bad Leroy Brown now. You know, that before you jitterbugs time. See, that before you jitterbugs don't know nothing about Bad Leroy Brown from Chicago. What an image at. They made a song called Bad Leroy Brown. Bad Leroy Brown, the wrestler. Yeah, man. There you go right there. There go goddamn Bad Leroy Brown right there, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. This nigga here was crazy, man. I think he was from Chicago, too. There go Bad Leroy Brown right there. They made a song after him. I think he, what he say? That's Bad Leroy Brown right there. Then, hold on. Yeah, man, they had doggone. This the other nigga right here. Hold on, this bad news, Brown. This bad news. Hey, Hal, you remember Bad News? Bad Leroy Brown and that bad. Y'all see Bad News? That nigga here was bad news, boy. Boy, that nigga here was bad news, boy. He was bad news, boy. Yeah. He the one that was from Chicago. This dude right here, bro. This dude right here, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Man, you don't want to be in no alley with him by yourself, dog. You know, that nigga there, boy. That nigga there, he was crazy too. He was crazy. Oh, let's see. Hey, Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
Troy from Baltimore. What's up, brother?
Hey, Troy, talk to me.
Hey, well, since you're talking wrestling, man, two of my favorites right now are Randy Orton and Samoan Joe. That is one bag somebody. For someone that big, he's super athletic. This is Samoan Joe, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you follow the other one, AEW. There's a crew over there called the Hurt Syndicate with Bobby Lashley,
Yeah.
Sheldon Benjamin, and MVP. So yeah, I follow them, and that's about all. That's about it. But that's my crew right there when it comes to wrestling. I just love me some, Joe, boy. Joe is one bad somebody. I would love to see him, in a Fatu fight.
Yeah.
I would love to see, I would love to see that fight. But all right, brother.
All right, salute, fam.
Sorry,
Sorry, Troy. Look at this old garbage ass nigga right here, man. This nigga trash. Hey, look here, man. Hey, y'all nigga talking somebody who in the chat brought up Coco Be Well. This nigga was garbage, man. This nigga was garbage than a motherfucker, dog. One thing about me, I don't discriminate. This nigga was trash, dog. Like, I used to be so like, God damn, this old garbage ass nigga coming to the ring. He right here doing this dance. He got the bird. He got the parrot on his hand. He around here flapping his arms. Nigga around there flapping his arms and stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? Man, the man was flapping his arms and stuff. And listen, he stayed getting his ass whooped too. Hey, stay whooping his ass. I'm like, man, God damn. What junkyard? Man, give me junkyard, dog. Yeah, y'all, listen, give me JYD. I can't ride this old garbage ass nigga. Y'all got this old trash ass nigga, Coco B. Wait a man, trash in the motherfucker, man. Yeah, now y'all know what I mean? Whole thing about me, I don't discriminate. I tell her, I listen. See, this is what I like. This is what I like. Y'all, let's look up junkyard, dog. Nigga, junkyard, nigga. Nigga, motherfucking junkyard, dog. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, JYD, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. JYD. The junkyard dog coming in there, coming in there. He had an action figure around, had the chain around his neck. They had the dog chain around his neck. Junkyard dog. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, fam. Yeah, you can have Coco Be Well. What that other garbage ass nigga name? Let's see. Y'all remember the dude here, Bubba Smith? This nigga was trash, boy. Lord, this nigga was trash. Whatever was it? Talking about the wrestler. I'm not talking about the actor who played football for the Steelers or the Raiders. What thing he played with? Is it Bubba Smith? Oh, not Bubba Smith, Bubba Douglas. That's his name, Bubba Douglas. Yeah, Bubba Douglas. This so garbage ass nigga. This nigga. He stayed getting his ass whooped too. Not Bubba Smith, Bubba Douglas. Bubba Douglas was trash. Oh my God, this nigga was trash. Him and Coco Be Well. This Bubba, hey, hold on. This Bubba Douglas right here, man. God damn, boy, this nigga here, boy. This man was, again, he stayed getting his ass whipped. They took turns whooping his ass. This him right here. This him right here. He had no passed away. R.I.P. A lot of these wrestlers are dead right now. Yeah, man, bro. Let me tell you, I used to see him fighting. I used to see him wrestling in the armory. They stayed kicking his. they took turns kicking his ass. They took turns, bro. I guess he was just a dude that he was the designated guy that used to get his ass whooped all the time. I was like, man, god damn, man. God damn, boy. Goddamn Bubba, Bubba Douglas, man. Bubba Douglas. Yeah, hey, listen, that cocaine and steroid era, boy. That's the era I came up in. The cocaine and steroid era. That's, now they pay for their lives now. I ain't gonna lie, but boy, that's the era. Now, I gotta ride with what's my main man name? What's Jacob Fatu? Right now, I ride with Jacob Fatu right now. Yeah, but somebody said Booker T. I used to like Booker T too. Booker T, him and his brother, the Harlem Heat. I used to like Booker T. If Booker T do the goddamn windmill on his back, they talk about something. The Spinner Rudy, he's doing the Spinner Rudy. He'll spin on his back and shake his head like this here. The crowd go crazy. Oh, she don't did the Spinner Rudy. Hey, you know what? Boy, he don't did the spinneroonie, boy. You know what time it is, dog. He don't did the spinneroonie. It's over. Nigga, motherfucker. Hey, shout out to the Jessica. Hey, the Jessica. Hey, I had no did the spinneroonie. I had no did the Hey, you did that shit in the street, you'll get your ass whooped. Nigga, nigga don't did the spinneroonie, dog. He don't did the spinneroonie. You know what time it is, dog. Hey, listen, he don't did the spinneroonie. It's over. Hey, I think what Booker T from Houston, right? Now he from where he from? Dallas or Houston? Him and his brother. I think yeah, Booker T did some time in prison too, though. Booker T did some time in prison. I was looking at his story, and I love looking at the wrestling documentaries. And they said I think Booker T was in prison, and he said when he got out, his older brother, the one who, the other half of Harlem Heat, was the one that put him on. Yeah, was the one that put him on. What his brother's name was? Stevie something. Yeah, he the one that put him on. He the one got him into the business. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, see, listen, I like my black wrestlers kicking ass. I like the black wrestlers that kick ass. I don't like the trash black wrestlers. You can't be no black wrestling trash. You can't be the doormat. That's why I ain't like Coco B. Well. That's why I ain't like Bubba Douglas. I like Bad News Brown, Bad Leroy Brown. I like Junkyard Dog. You get what I'm saying? Who else? Wasn't that many of them? Wasn't that many black wrestlers? I ain't gonna lie. The Harlem Heat. What's my main man name? Ron. I think the first heavyweight black champion. What's the name? Ron. He put the Rock on. He used to wrestle with Rocky Johnson back in the day. And then when the Rock got introduced to WWF, they had a group called the Nation or something like that. They had a group called Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons used to play football, USFL. Ron Simmons, yeah. That's who it was. Hey, good looking out, Corey. Ron Simmons was a bad boy. I used to like Ron Simmons, yeah. Yeah. Then I remember when Rock had them switched out on Ron Simmons, took over the Nation, because Rock was gonna be that guy that's gonna take wrestling to the next level. So I remember that, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. But y'all bring back memories, boy. Yeah, the Nation of Domination. Hey, man, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Let's give a shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to doggone Walter Barr. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Let's go over here to Facebook. Shout out to Uncle D, man. Uncle D, that's that's Uncle D. That's Bud. Shout out to Uncle D. That's Bud. That's Bud Uncle. Over there on Facebook. You know what I mean? So y'all can go ahead and follow me over there too. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Let's give everybody a shout out. Listen, shout out to Aquarius Brown. Ruben Allen in the building. Shout out to SS Ryder. He said you had Hacksaw Butch Reed, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You know what I mean? Yeah, Butch Reed. Listen, we can do an entire episode just on wrestlers. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to doggone Aquarius Brown, Quentin Gilliam. Salute to you, fam. Highlight Space. Doggone Summit November. Sonny Augustine in the building. Z Pacino, what's going on, baby boy? Keith Tucker is in the building. Shout out to Keith Tucker. Shout out to doggone Dog Man in the building. Who else we have? Shout out to doggone Sam. Sam, what's going on, brother? Al Money always getting money. Boss Man Tony is in the building. That's the other chat. Shout out to WMS. He said, do one code. That shit might be lit. Hey, you know what? Hey, check it out. Hey, you know what we got to do? Check this out, dog. Listen, we got a WMS. We have to do that. I don't got into wrestling too. And I got to see my man Jacob Fatu. Since I like Jacob Fatu, you get what I'm saying? I like Jacob Fatu. We got to do that. Shout out to $1 Trillion Dreams. Detroit versus everybody. Hey, okay. Shout out to Detroit. You get what I'm saying? We got to do that. Listen. We got. Don't forget Jimmy Superfly Snooker. All the old school wrestlers. Armani. I came up in that era. You get what I'm saying? All the old school wrestlers. Hell, I remember Hulk Hogan before he was called Hulk Hogan. Before Vince McMahon, the father. You had Vince McMahon, the father, was the one who told Terry to change his name. He said, "We're gonna change your name to Hulk Hogan." Some of y'all don't remember. Some of y'all might be old enough to remember that. He the one changed his name. Yeah, I remember before he was Hulk Hogan. Before he was Hulk Hogan. Yeah, the Von Erich. Shout out to MB. MB, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Herb Winston in the building. Jamie from New York. Shout out to Ed Dog. Armani, Corey Bradley, the lovely LaJessicas, Miss Black Panther, Summer in November. Nay the Great. Shout out to LaJessica. Shout out to shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Real Dude, what's going on, fam? Hold on, we gotta hit Real Dude Uprising. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Yeah, man. Hey, Real Dude he said, you got the receipts today, coach. In boxing and in wrestling. Hey, look here, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I love me some wrestling. I was hating on the new wrestling. I ain't gonna lie. I was hating on it, but I've been watching it a little bit. And now it's like, you know what, man? I'm kind of falling in love with it now. Now I haven't said yeet yet. The yeet, I ain't caught on the yeet yet, but I ain't gonna lie. I love. Listen, them tenderonis. When them tenderonis get to wrestling, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
They got a tag team. What the brothers' name in wrestling? They tag team. I think the girl Bianca, or I think her name Bianca Belair. Bianca, she's married to one of those dudes. What's the tag team wrestling wrestlers in WWE right now? The black dudes. I forgot their name. I like them too. Yeah, the Street Profits. That's who it is. The Street Profits. Yeah, Bianca is married. She's married to one of those dudes. No, you got the tall one. You got the shorter one. She's married to the shorter one. Yeah, she's married to him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I like the Street Profits. I like the Street Profits. Facts. I like them too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I like them too. Hey, you know what? They got goddamn Logan Paul. Listen, I was hating on Logan Paul at first. Logan Paul doing this thing too. True. Yeah, man. Listen, Logan, boy, let me tell you something, boy. Listen, my nigga, that wrestling lit right now, boy. That's why, listen, listen. Listen, I told Bud, I was like, man, nigga, you know, they showing you doggone on WWE at the wrestling and stuff like that. But you need to get involved in that. I know that ain't against I know your personality, you kind of more laid back, but like somebody like me, I'd be perfect for that. Boy, let me tell you something. If I was to ever like get in, because everybody wrestling bigger than me anyway. But I'm saying I'd be able to get in there, bro. Like I cut a mean promo. Like you gotta have me in there where you know I'm the dude that I come in and you know what I mean. Like let's say I'm down with the Street Profits, right? I'm down with the Street Profits, and I'm on the side of the ring hitting on the mat and stuff like that. I'm the dude that's gonna throw the chair in the ring. I'm the dude that's gonna distract the referee. Why? Get choke slammed right quick. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind getting choke slammed. Yeah, go. This we gonna do, baby boy. So, cause you know they rehearse everything before the match start. Look here, baby boy. Check this out. This we gonna do, right? So right now you gonna choke slam it right here. See, at this point in time in the match, okay, one of the Street Profits, Montez, he's gonna be getting beat up. When he get beat up, I'm gonna jump on top of the ropes to distract the referee. I'm gonna swing on the referee. I'm gonna knock the referee out. There's gonna be somebody on the outside of the ring and Montez gonna be getting pinned inside of the ring, but because I swung on the referee and knocked him out, his partner see that goddamn coach over there messing the match up. So you gonna chase me? I'm gonna be running around the ring, and then I'm gonna jump inside of the ring trying to get away, and then I'm gonna back into the other dude. When I turn around, I'm gonna be doing like this here, like no. Then you gonna grab me by the neck, pick that choke. True. Hey, look here. You gonna grab me by the neck and choke slam me. You know, I always want to get choke slammed in wrestling, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I wanted to get choke slammed in wrestling. What else I wanted to do? I wanted to jump off the top ring ropes too, right? I always want to jump off the ring ropes. Yeah, dog, I'm finna jump off the top rope and come down with the elbow with this mofo. You get what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. I wanted to get choke slam. I wanted to get rock bottom. I used to love the rock. I want to get rock. I want to get choke slam. I want to get rock bottom. What the other one is? I wanted to get hit with the stunner. True. Hey, listen. I wanted to get hit with the stunner. Yeah, dog, you got to hit me with the stunner, dog. The stunner, like, okay, I'll tell you what. This is what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna kick me in the stomach. I'm gonna bend over. Then you go, bam. Then when you hit me with the stunner, I'm gonna bounce all the way up in the air. We gotta see how high I can bounce in the air after they hit me with the stunner. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I love that shit. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I mean, nigga hit me with the stunner one time, dog. Nigga hit me with the stunner, dog. He said, Coach, get speared by Goldberg. Nah, hell no, man. You trying to get me killed, man? Hell no, man. That man bigger that motherfucker. I can't do that, bro. Shit, he trying to get the motherfucking. Hey, 12-3. Let me tell you something, boy. Yeah, dog. Yeah, listen, dog. It's always been my dream to get rock bottom. That just hit me with the rock bottom one time, dog. Rock. What I need you to do, dog. I'm gonna swing a wide punch. You go up under me. You gonna grab me like this here. Then you go bam. Then guess what? Guess what? Then after you hit me with the rock bottom, I'm gonna kind of shake that off. Then when I stand up and wobble a little bit, then Stone Cold gonna be on the other side. Then when I turn around to Stone Cold, I need Stone Cold to kick me in the stomach and then hit me, hit me with the stunner. You get what I'm saying? Boy, hey, real dude, boy, I'm tired of, boy, that'll make my day, boy. They be like, this nigga here, boy. I ain't never seen nobody begging to get an ass whooping. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I always wanted that, boy.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
If you sit there watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, and you hating on wrestling, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Boy. Jump on a nigga back. I'm gonna jump on a nigga back. Try to put him in the chokehold. I'm putting these pythons around you, boy. You finna go to sleep, dog. I got these pythons. I got these 18-inch pythons around your neck. What's happening? What's up? He finna go to sleep. He going to sleep. Hey, real dude. He said my son hit me with the DDT over Christmas. He said your son hit you. Hold on, what did he say? He said his son hit him with a DDT. Hey man, let me tell you something. I got put in the doggone Full Nelson one time. Nigga, that Full Nelson for real, bro. You ever got put in the Full Nelson? Or the figure four? Have you ever got put in a figure four leg lock, bro? Bro, that shit is, that nigga damn near broke my leg. I mean, he ain't do it hard, but I'm trying to tell you, boy, that figure four, that shit real, bro. True. Yeah. True. Yeah, for real, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fam. It is what it is, fam. I'm trying to tell you. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to the 10 runners, the PYTs, and the 100 deals. And we got to dedicate this song to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is having trouble with the snow bunnies right now. It's only right that we dedicate this song to him.
See her eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Next to feel like I'll take my snow, turn it up.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, boy, right now, boy. Hey, right now, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, right now, boy. But if I get in the ring, hold on. If I get in the ring, dog, on what? Hey, well, if I get in the ring with goddamn Bianca and them, ain't one of them women in there. If I get in the ring with them, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, yo, this we gonna do right. I got a whole script. I got a whole treatment we gonna do. Check it out. We gonna introduce me, right? We gonna introduce me. I'm gonna come in this motherfucker like. You get what I'm saying? I'm swinging on somebody. I'm gonna be down the Street Profits or Jacob Fatu. Give me Jacob Fatu. I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna be the secret weapon. We gonna come in there. The bloodline gonna be getting beat up. He gonna be in the process of losing his belt. The process of losing. Then I just come out of nowhere. I come from under the ring out of nowhere. I come off the top rope. Bam, just land on somebody. Just hit him. Bam. Well, I would be looking at me like, you know, these motherfuckers were big. These niggas like 6'4", 6'5". They looking down at my ass. I'm sitting there like, hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on now. Wait a minute now. Hold on now. I don't want no smoke. I was just trying to help my dog. And right when he grabbed me, have Jacob Fatu stand up, hit him in the back of the head with a chair, knock him out. And then I get out of the ring, and then I wait. The referee knocked out. I wake the referee up just in the nick of time after he got hit in the head with a chair. And then the referee get up, see Jacob Fatu on him. He gonna count him out 1, 2, 3. And that's it. True. Yeah, that's it right there. True. Yeah, that's how we gonna do that. Just introduce my character. I'm gonna be talking shit. You're like, I'm gonna say, look, dog, you ain't got nobody in this organization that's gonna cut a promo better than me. I'm telling you right now, dog. I'm better than all these niggas when it comes to promo. So don't worry about that. I'm the brains, they the muscle. And I ain't nowhere near bigger than them. I'm the brains, they the muscle. Check this out. This is what we gonna do, baby boy. Now. This how this promo gonna go. Just put the microphone to me in the camera. I got this. Check if I two, me and you gonna run a promo together. Me, you, and the bloodline. We gonna let everybody know how it is. Or me and the Street Profits. Street Profits, they do pretty good as well. But just put me in there with that there. That's how we gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? We gonna hit it with the flipper. You know, let them know what time it is. Look here, man. Check this out. In WrestleMania, whatever it is, WrestleMania, whatever, this Friday, whatever the case may be. Look here, fam. Like last week, you know what time it is. Last time, you know, I came in the ring. My character got introduced. I hit a nigga. I came off the top rope, hit a nigga with the bionic elbow like Dusty Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Buddy wanted to smoke. I was finna whoop him, but Jacob Fatu stood up and hit him in the head with the chair. To be honest with you, fam, Jacob Fatu saved you from this ass whooping I was gonna give you. You get what I'm saying? So we can run with that for a while. You get what I'm saying? Then you have me in there wrestling with the ladies. I come in there and help Bianca. I'll come in there and help Bianca. My daughter, she loves her. So I'll come in there and help Bianca right quick. Swing on one of yeah, he hit one of the tenderonies, dog. He hit one of the tenderonies. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Much love to everybody, man. I'm going to give everybody a shout out after these messages. Yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to Real Dude Uprising. Shout out to Jamie from New York. The one, Mr. Ham. Preacher Joe is in the building. Round one, what's happening? Aquarius. Shout out to Ruben Allen. NPR in the building. SS Ryder, let's get it. Quentin Gilliam. G5 from the Bronx. Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Tila, North Omaha, stand up. Bishop Bullwinkle. Nay the Great. Jason, follower of Christ. Dr. Mario in the building. Who we got? We got round one. Salute, brother. Mr. Corey Bradley. Real Dude Uprising, salute. DC Curry. Eddie Monster in the building. Jamie from New York. Who else we have, man? We got hey, shout out to Goldie. Goldie, what's going on, fam? Ed Dog in the building. Who else we have? Shout out to John. DC Curry, what's happening? Let's see. Deal 87. 12 threes, that's 36 points. Mr. G4L in the building. Kenneth Johnson. Who else we have? The one and only Mr. Ham. The one Mr. Ham, salute. WMS, what's going on, fam? Let's see. Crypto, what's going on? Who else we have, man? The Cardenas. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy. We finna whoop somebody ass. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, you know, wrestling, hey, you can whoop a nigga ass for a whole hour. Don't go to jail. Don't nobody got to, well, you know, they do be getting hurt in wrestling because, you know, if you don't execute the move right, you can't get hurt enough. Shout out to Lee Smith. Shout out to Brandon Danielle. Shout out to Brandon, man. Brandon Sweet Like Candy. What's going on, Brandy? Shout out to Amani. MB813. WMS 702. Round 1 is in the building. La Jessica is here. Shout out to Deshaun Robinson. Salute. New Country in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Herb Winston. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Amani Shakur. $1 Trillion Dreams, man. Detroit versus everybody. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. We got to do that, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, bro, listen, I was hating on wrestling. I was hating last year. I was hating, but this year, yeah, man. Between the women, Bianca and them, I'm talking about the women. They find it a motherfucker too, dog. I'm talking about between the women and the bloodline. The women in the bloodline is in the Street Profits. Like, you know, get what I'm saying? They kind of like won me over. They won me over. Hey, shout out to Mr. Cook. Shout out to Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook, what's going on, fam? So look, he said Coach wants good New Jersey Brick City. Okay, what's going on, fam? What's going on with you, brother? Yeah, man. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Jamie from New York. Y'all know what it is, man. I'll holler at you guys. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Hey, look here, man. We got to do a wrestling show for real.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.